Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks again for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. This is another Sunday night convo with the homies, number 25. Been doing this 25 straight weeks, you know what I mean? So we greatly appreciate everybody that's been consistently watching with us. Is greatly appreciated. Hey, as always, this your boy Superb Kicks, one part of Feats in the Streets. Greatly appreciated.
What's going on, everybody? Good evening. How y'all doing? Diverse styles. Have feats in the streets. Thank y'all for tuning in this evening again. As you mentioned, you can find me, follow me on Instagram at Ian Tankersley 404 and Facebook at just Ian Tankersley by itself.
What's up? It's at PR_23.
Hey, as always, man, we got a great lineup tonight. You know, we got a couple of new guests tonight, and we're gonna talk about a lot of interesting topics. That's one that happened within the last week that we aired last Sunday. So once again, like I mentioned, we got a couple new guests. They should be on here within the next like 10 to 15 minutes, and until then, we're gonna introduce them. We got Coach V and Mr. Gamble that's coming on tonight. Make sure when they do log on, you know, y'all give them a follow. And we're going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll get the show started from there. Make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. All right, fellas, is something we're going to jump into before we get the homies up on here. Let's discuss the Mocha ones and the resale value how it skyrocketed instantly. Any one of y'all want to jump in?
You want to go ahead, PR?
Man, that was this. You know, I wasn't ready for it. I can tell you that. I wasn't ready. The Foot Locker app, the Flex app, it was tripping for hours. Man, it drove me crazy on Friday. I was a little drained after that 2-3 hours of trying to get in. Just trying to get in. I didn't get in till about 2 hours in, and I was waitlisted on pretty much everything. I didn't even hit nothing, so it was pretty hard. I didn't really hit on none of my raffles. I got lucky and got one pair. I hit on the sneakers app though. I got a local pair and I hit on the sneakers app. So it was everybody was out to get them bad boys. I could kind of feel that energy throughout the week though. As I was at the mall putting in raffles, it was people lined up just putting in raffle tickets
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah. Um, I just think it's crazy. I was reading through some comments on a post about them, and somebody kind of nailed it, man. That it ain't just about this particular pair. It's something mentioned on here a few times. But
What's up
the
with you,
fact,
Junior?
what's up,
Hey, how
man?
y'all doing?
What's
What's up,
good?
bro?
What's good?
But
We listening.
the fact that the pandemic has changed the whole aspect of how being able to get shoes, this that, and the other. Um, it just so happened that this pair was had its issues with, I guess, deliveries. The fact that people the supply and demand, the supply wasn't there and the demand was super high.
Right.
On top of shipping issues, and so and then app issues and all that. So it's just unfortunate timing on a particular pair of shoes that a couple, obviously we were wanting. So what can you do?
Yeah, that was a very hard release, man. And like, I'm in the sneaker stores every day. Like every day that I'm off, I'm in them stores, and Champs wasn't getting them. Uh, Foot Lockers and Foot Action, all they pairs, they men's pairs, especially in my area, they came late or coming late.
Hey, Junior. Before we get into it, do me a favor, real quick. Jump into the group text. I mean the group chat, real quick on IG. What's up, Snatching Souls?
What's up, Snatch?
What's good, Ian, bro? What's happening?
All right, now what was you saying, Junior?
Yeah, he's on. Joe, you finish what you were saying.
Uh,
I think he froze.
uh,
I
Yeah,
think
man.
you froze up, bro.
Yeah, hop back in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, Snatcher Souls, what you think about them mochas and the price and how many was you able to put your hands on this weekend?
Yeah. My back on.
You
Yeah, you
back
go.
home.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm trying to say is don't get discouraged. But what I will say is that you might want to have a relationship with the store managers or assistant manager because the pairs are coming. It's just that is you gonna get the phone call? Are you in the loop to
Right.
get the phone call?
They coming.
Because the store employees are not dumb. The employees, I'm gonna tell you what's good about StockX right now. StockX is delaying on payout,
Mm-hmm.
so they can't sell the pairs to StockX and hurry up and get their money back.
So they got to
So
push it
you're
through a
gonna have to
known
make a
street
good
hustler.
offer for when they come in because
Oh man, I wish you wasn't chopping up right now. I'm trying to hear.
Yeah, you can't even hear you,
yes,
Junior.
yes. Because like I said, my store is expecting 60 pair.
Man.
Yeah, my store my can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, you still kind of chopping up in and out though.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You going in and
Let's see.
out.
I'm getting on the router. Am I
Hey,
good now?
if you in the garage or something, just open your garage door to the house so that you can get the Wi-Fi coming through. Cause I do the same
Uh,
thing. Cause
all
I'm in the
right.
garage also.
I'm doing that right now. But yeah, my foot action is expecting 60 pair. Now, will I touch or will I touch 20 of the 60? We never know. But they are coming, and then like tomorrow, you're gonna have those leftovers. So if I was
It's
y'all,
gonna
I,
be
I would be at the stores bright and
early.
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 Yeah, and I'm off tomorrow.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
tons because the app was tripping so bad. There's so many people that didn't even get that one that didn't get to lock it in. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of people. I got like
And
people was sending me screenshots all this morning. I hit, but I couldn't get in until like 7 o'clock. I was like, you better be there tomorrow and get your pair.
hey,
Yeah.
and a couple stores was closed too, where people even raffle winners couldn't even go in and get their peers.
Right.
Wow. Closed down because of regulations like the COVID shit.
You know, or
Damn.
something. They just had a sign saying that due to some shit we closed, but all
Due to
winners will be
backdooring all these
notified.
pairs,
Yeah.
we ain't
To the
opening
back
nothing.
door. Due to the
Hey,
back door.
Due to the
hey,
back
Rock,
door being open, this door is shut.
what's up, Rock? And we about to get into that right now. Two grade school and 4 men. A lot of late shipment men is coming. Facts
Yeah,
at a few stores.
Shoe Palace getting their shipment late too. But
Yeah,
the
and a
only
few other
bad
little
thing
stores.
about that is that the public ain't gonna be able to see those late pairs because, like he said, the managers, the assistant
Yeah.
managers, the workers, they all know, and they got people that's already in their pocket. So as soon as they gonna hit, they gonna be texting and DMing, boo boo, we they're here. So those it's gonna be it's gonna go to a couple small amount of people. 80 pair gonna be divided between 8 people.
And then
Yeah.
at the same time, you rather pay the store people extra 50, 75, 100 than paying that resale that's out there right now.
I rather spend get them $50 extra
Yeah.
all day.
And speaking on that, Rock, that 13, they going for like 14. I mean, but 400. But that 13 is going a little bit more. And I wouldn't purchase on the websites actually right now due to the shit that's going on, because it's a lot of delayed stuff going on with StockX. If you do purchase them, I recommend going through Goat. But
Yeah. The only
them
thing
mochas
about
is
goat.
at 400 right now.
Yeah. Let's say the only thing about goat is you can't put in a bid like that. Um. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The price is higher is what I'm trying to get at. on GOAT right now than StockX, where you have that, throw that offer out there thing type.
You know what? Go
My
always
thing
got a
is
little bit better of a premium than StockX. They always charge you a little bit more, but you're gonna get that
exactly,
shoe a lot faster than
Oh,
StockX.
I
and
get that. No, no,
and
no, no,
and you ain't
no
got
doubt
no
about that.
issues being fake.
Yeah, no dispute about that. No, I'm not disputing that
Only
at all.
thing that I say about that with those two, just say that I don't like the offer thing. Like, say if it's an older shoe where the price is set and it's been set, then you can throw that offer in. It's good. Like, just say, use it for instance, off white. Say if you put an offer in for 620, and then they drop down to 500, and then your offer get accepted, and now you paying way over market value
Right.
because you forgot to update your offer. That's the only thing that I don't like about putting in offers at StockX, unless it's a shoe where the market's been controlled for a minute, where it's just sitting at
True.
the same price. You know what I
That's a
mean?
very true. Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing to add. I know that we talking about the store managers and assistant managers and employees. Man, if you're trying to get in good with them people, y'all see the prices. Tell them if they buy it on employee discount, you still gonna give them somewhere around resale price. You got to make the offer good. You can't just
Oh
say,
yeah.
Right.
"Oh, I'll give you 50 or extra $100." They gonna look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I hear that every day.
I hear that
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
I be here.
Man,
But if you say that, hey man, you get a size 12 or 13 on the employee discount, I still give you 300.
No.
boy,
You see what I'm saying? Now you got their wheels turning because they gonna get 30% off of that shoe. So that brings
making
that
150
Yeah.
bucks.
$150. So they profiting 150.
Right.
Yep.
And on top of that, if you tell them my mans want one too, if you got somebody else that'll get an employee
Man,
discount, now you got their attention.
And exactly, and they ain't even had to leave work. They at work getting paid.
Hey,
Where
now they back there
you're
hustling.
at work. You know what I mean? So yeah, most
hey,
definitely.
now they texting you. You don't even got to text them no more. They gonna
Nope.
be like, "Hey, dog, you need any more of them? I got some of these new ones coming in. What's up, just
Hey, as
Rob?
soon as the stock come, they're gonna be sending you pictures of everything new in the stock. Hey, you like these? What are
I
these going
I
for?
think I
Man,
think what like
what
I
size you
think
need me to get?
I think what rubbed me wrong the most about this particular release is this is one I was kind of anticipating. Definitely wanting. Um, Obviously I know how it's been on previous releases for other shoes, so the disappointment is not as bad as it would have been had it been like, oh, I overslept or something like that. Um,
Only
so
thing
yeah,
that I can say for you is that hopefully it sparked up something to make you get a little more active on these apps. You know what I mean?
it
Because
did. It did.
Cause,
And
cause,
I
cause,
mean,
just say for instance, right here, you got 4, 5 people right now, where you can, you know what I mean, set up accounts, and you got them all in you know what I mean, at arm's reach. You get what I'm saying?
oh,
And
absolutely.
you can have an insider. Not saying that you ain't, but I'm saying that you seeing that how
Well,
hard. Remember how easy it was before the pandemic? Not easy, but we can go, make a call, make a text, go to the store, you know what I mean, get a
right.
shoe, you know what I mean, and it was no footwork that really had to be done. But since this pandemic though, bro, you know what I mean, it's just like a lot more, and it opened my eyes a lot and helped me out with what's going on, and I'm starting to get a little more pairs, you know what I mean, and shit like that. You know what
I
I mean?
mean,
It's
you nailed it. I
not
mean, you
trying to be a reseller, but just, you know what I mean, putting a little extra money. If you sell a few
right.
where yours is free, I mean, who ain't doing that?
And not only that, like that, not only that, the thing of it is, most times it is what you're doing too is getting either multiples of your size or getting other people's size who you know are gonna immediately buy. So you're not sitting on. That's not really resale value. That's more like, hey, a great appreciated, a great favor, and
What's up, Mook?
not having to go out of the way. So that's definitely you know that's things people don't even know that goes on behind the scenes. Is, that is greatly appreciated. And you're right though. It did kind of make me think, hey, maybe be a little more active on it. But the thing about it is, I'm not as active on it as I have been because I've been kind of laying back on releases. So it's kind of a catch-22 for me, and unfortunately this time it bit me in the ass. You know what I'm saying? It is what it
Now
is.
let me add to this point that I'm making also. Now, say for instance you don't want a shoe, and just say I'm gonna put in for all these websites and everything, and I'm gonna do all size 9s or size 9.5, and then you hit. Now that's an instant flip. Now if you bought 3, you know you're not wearing them, you don't want them, and you can easily flip them, even if it's a few bucks over retail. You know what I mean? And you helping somebody that maybe didn't score on that website. You get what I'm saying?
Very, very great point. Yeah,
And
that's
that's what
what
I've
we.
basically been doing. And that's where it helped me out with the black Concord 12s and the Hyper Royal 14s. I wasn't rocking them. You know what I mean? And I got 4 of both of them. You know what I mean? What's up,
What's
fam
going on,
bams?
Rome?
Like real shit. So you know what I mean. That's when it comes to play where you get more of the profit. When, like I said with the other one, say if I got 3 and I sell 2 just to make mine go down a lot more because I hit. If I only hit on one, I'm still buying them. I ain't in it for the resale. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But if I do
Exactly.
hit on extras, then I'ma sell them all.
Absolutely.
Well, I can't say the same.
No, but but
Nah,
I ain't saying that I ain't. You know what I mean? Dibbling, dabbling, getting into that way. But I just need to be able to secure all my pairs from websites and through the
I think
stores. I'm
as from my point of view, us as sneaker heads and wanting to get these shoes and have all these shoes, it's an expensive habit to have. So logically, you got to be smart, and if you can get some money back from some of the shoes to help your habit out,
Oh,
you got to
definitely.
do it. And I don't think you should do it on one occasion. It should be a regular thing because this is for us. You know what I mean?
facts.
Now I see somebody else who don't got no involvement with no streetwear, no shoes coming in, buying 100 pairs and making all their money and buying a pool and a house and a Harley and not a pair of shoes. Now that's what I don't really like that. But if you got a gang of shoes and you into the shoes, man, sell all the shoes you can, man, because bills got to get paid. Shoes ain't free, you know.
Facts.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you did just make a great point of it. Like, hey, do it. At least sneakerheads are doing it for sneakerheads. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it in
Right.
the community and not just But I mean, at the same time though, I agree with you. But the crazy part is, at this point, people see shoes as a business. And
Yeah, I know. I
that's what
feel it.
sucks is the people that continually can overbid or overprice or overpay just to make sure they continue that gravy train coming in. And that takes away from people, such as us. Now I'm gonna say just me in particular. I'm not gonna be selfish like that. Us as a whole, and people, not even just the people on the panel, but people in the comments and people who are watching that actually want a shoe and can't get it. You know,
And then speaking, and that's a great point that you mentioned. And we got Rock up in the comment section. I got him and his brother a pair of shoes because they missing out on these apps where, like he said, he ain't used to this. What's going on? He can go into a store, get a
yeah.
shoe, do whatever, and he hit me up. I'm sending them to Cali and to Philly. You know what I mean? So
See,
you know what I mean. I didn't looked out for him, and he calling me the plug. You know what I mean? All right. Hey, what's up with you, Coach?
What's going on?
good evening, man.
What's up? What's up with you, John? Appreciate it. John
What's going
Anderson,
on,
greatly
coach?
appreciate you tuning in. Hey, everybody, this is Coach V. If you want to introduce yourself, let them know how they can get in contact with you. Let them know what you do and what's going on with yourself and everything like that. We'll give you the floor right now.
Coach Van Houten. That's VANOUTEN. I'm currently coaching at Cal State University Northridge, located in North LA. You can find me on the website, reach out. That's about it. Just coaching basketball and living the dream, honestly. Happy to be here.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts, facts.
You
All
don't
right.
have any social media platforms you choose people to choose to follow you behind?
Instagram, Twitter, and that's it. Coach Van Houten, VANHOUTEN. And, my boy Marcel calls me Coach V for short. That's what I went by. And when people ask what it stands for, it's V for victory because I coach to win,
Exactly.
baby.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hey, and speaking on coaching the victories, do you want to let them know a couple of like we met? You know, you had a little San Diego plug. You know what I mean? Couple of ties and everything like that. You know what I mean? You want to mention your route of coming up through the coaching rankings and everything like that, and how you got started and to lead you where you at right now. And most importantly, we're gonna get into the shoes because he's a sneakerhead also.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I started coaching at O'Farrell Charter, the middle school level, and O'Farrell Middle School was around for 60 something years, and they decided to add the high school, and I was privileged enough to become the high school head coach. We went on to win the first win in school history, and went on to win CIF championship, a couple conference championships, and we were practicing on the blacktop and practicing at MLK right across the street.
Yeah.
Uh, it was a grind. It was a grind, but I had a great group of young guys. A couple of them are playing at the college level right now, and very blessed, and got blessed with the opportunity to come up here to Northridge. And I've been here ever since. I've worked for Reggie Theus, and now I'm working for head coach Mark Godfrey. So everything's
Hey,
good.
Coach, excuse me. What year was that you were out there at Auto Faro coaching?
Man, I was there from 2011 to 2017.
Nice.
Yeah, so I did about
and,
6
and he's super humble. You know what I mean? Because he done a extremely lot for O'Furl in that neighborhood that we grew up in Southeast
Right.
San Diego.
Right.
O'Furl, like PR know, when we growing up, O'Furl was that same look as it always been from when it was first built. Like he mentioned, 60 years ago, they was from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. You know, where it was a talent type school to go to, an academic, you know what I mean, like performing arts, should I say. And then they made a new O'Furl in Paradise Hills, but Nick Cannon, all them type of people went there. Like if you wanted to be an actor, dancer, stuff like that, that's where you attended O'Furl. And Coach came in and did a lot where now they got a varsity football team with a brand new football field, brand new basketball gym, you know what I mean, everything like that. And so, you know what I mean, it's a lot to do with this dude that we talking to right now, where he came into the inner city and helped out some kids that really needed a coach like him at that time. And that's how we actually met. Him doing what he doing and I'm doing what I'm doing, coaching. And I was a football coach, and I migrated my kids to keep them active, running up and down the court. And I met him one day up at Martin Luther King, where he said he practiced at. And then from there, we've been, linked up since. And that was like almost like 8 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we actually got linked up at the Y, Jackie Robinson YMCA. That's where I coached my first teams. That's where I personally got my first win coaching. But between the Y and the K, just try to hold it down and keep everyone busy. The AAU program that I had was the Royals, the San Diego Royals, and it was an acronym for respectful, organized young men achieving in life through sports. So I had my guys playing for me, and because we didn't have football at our school, basketball was the breadwinner right there, and I had to keep my players active. And with CIF rules, you can only practice so many months out the year. So I decided to start my own club program, AAU program, in order to keep them busy and to keep them, focused on the right things.
Yeah, that's dope there.
Facts. Yeah, and so like I mentioned, you know what I mean, O'Furl, those that know, shout out to Southeast San Diego, you know what I mean, a lot of, hard working athletes and came up out of there and made it, you know what I mean, and beat the odds up out of there, and coaches like him, you know what I mean, always is going to be acknowledged in that area, bringing it, like his credentials, he could have been somewhere in La Jolla, you know what I mean, La Jolla Country Day or something, you know what I mean, doing what he's doing, and he decided to stay in the hood to help those kids that need him, and it's bigger than basketball. Like we was mentioning, like we went out to Cool Kicks a couple of months ago, and he coached one of the employees there and was able, you know what I mean, to look out, you know what I mean, be able to, do what we do so we can get up in there and have an insider, you know what I mean, instead of just waiting in line, going to go shop. We had them treating us like we was, you know what I mean, one of the people that they show on their YouTubes, asking us, we all right, you know what I mean, everything like that, you know what I mean. It was dope as hell because you had that.
They threw out the red carpet, man. Good looking coach too.
It treated us like it definitely wasn't our first trip. Yeah. I mean, they treated us like we'd been there several times, I mean, that was really dope, I mean, really cool, the fact that, we had that inside tip, insider there to get us. So we greatly appreciate that a lot, man. That was really cool.
Yeah. No problem. Those my people. I always preach family. It's team on 3, family on 6. So I'm really close to my players, my former players, my current players, and even my own teammates when I was, still on that level.
Hey, Coach Hooch, I used to go to Cal State Northridge for about a good semester and a half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to live out there in Canoga Park.
Oh, okay. C-Sun
Yeah,
got to
man.
represent. It's
Yeah, it was.
crazy how much I actually hear that, and it's just very interesting to know. You know the valley. You know even YG says I got a girl that go to Northridge and
Right.
coaching up here. I'm like, oh okay, here we
Man, it
go.
was like when I was there, all the video girls was going there. Every girl
Yeah,
I go turn on the video set, they was going to my school.
man, that's what I kept hearing. You know, I'm just kidding, but you know, uh,
Yeah,
it's a good place to be. It's a good place
yeah,
to
yeah.
be.
All right, all right. We're gonna jump into some topics for tonight. Was you able to catch that David Santa Cruz fight last night, Coach V?
You know, I caught the clips. I can't say that I was really watching it the whole thing, but you know, it was a good one. So they made the highlight.
Yeah, so overall, like watching the fight and everything, it was a good fight up to there. Santa Cruz wasn't giving in; he was throwing blows back out. I actually have never seen no one hitting Giovanni like that. You know what I mean? In the fights that I didn't was able to watch of his also, and it was round for round. Like if he didn't get that knockout right then, I would have seen that maybe it was the sixth round, if I'm not mistaken. He might have been up, you know what I mean, 4 rounds to 2, or it might have been even at that point, depending on how he finished that round. And I just ain't seen nobody get knocked out in the ring like that since Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
sleep, no body movement, no nothing. You know what I mean? And watching the highlights, I'm gonna let y'all jump in after this statement that I made. Watching the highlights, he knew that was his knockout punch. If y'all watch the highlights, he continued throwing that uppercut, which he always do in his fights. But he
Yeah.
was a little more persistent with it last night. He had to box anybody else. He wanted to knock that dude out. You know what I mean? Last night, he didn't want to take him to the end, box with him, because he's a boxer. You know what I mean? And he was looking for the KO from round one, and that's where I feel Santa Cruz was able to stay into the fight because of his reach.
You want to go ahead, PR?
Man, I didn't watch the fight, but when I heard, I heard all the commotion this morning. I went and checked it out. He got a nice good up. He got a nice good. Was that a left uppercut? Left
Yeah,
uppercut?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, that left slid in
Yeah,
there
that
real
was
nice. It's like he linked into it too. He that was a counter.
You know, I'm like you. I didn't watch the whole fight. I watched a lot of highlights because I was out and about last night. Um, but you're right about that. Now that I didn't even think about that. But every highlight they showed before they would like grab up and hug up with each other. He was setting that left hook up.
Yeah.
And he kept on like you say. Now that you mention it, when he landed it, he knew. It was kind of like, okay, I finally got it. Like
I got the opportunity.
I threw it 16 times, but
Right.
this time I knew. And so yeah, that was a good point. And like I say, watching them highlights, and I'm not in the UFC fights like I used to be. I definitely still enjoy catching the highlights, or like the top 10 knockouts of the that month or whatever you catch on the sports channels and all. It's just the thing is there's just so many of them now. You know what I mean? With back to back weeks, or the where it used to be like bigger, where it was bigger, where it would be the pay per view, and they would hype it up. It wouldn't be like every freaking 2 weeks. There's a main event. You know what I mean? So I just kind of lost track of it at that point. But boy,
Yeah, I'm watching that right now, John Anderson. 13 seconds left. That's
yeah,
crazy.
What's the score?
23-23, about to go into
23 all.
overtime.
Yeah.
Junior, what you think about the fight last night?
man. I want to be honest. Man, I went to sleep, man. I woke up and the fight was over. I was mad. I was mad, man. I had been chasing the mochas all day. And I finally got home and I said, well, man, I'm going to take a cat nap before the fight. Man, I look up 10:24, 10:30. It was like he was already knocked out.
Yeah, Chargers
I
win.
was
Good
so
stuff.
mad. I'm like, Yeah, but for like far as the after effect, like the highlights, oh my god, man, it was man, I was like, man, homie hurt, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, uh, and we got I don't know if you guys familiar with a kid named Oceanique Foster. He's from Orange, Texas, where I'm from, and he's been calling out Tank. He been wanting it, but I don't think he want that smoke,
What's his record?
man. Homie, uh, man, he young. I think maybe 20 something. He got a few knockouts. He's like 20 something and maybe one. He nice, but Devontae, he's in a whole nother league, bro.
Yes, yes, sir.
It's like hit me so I can hit you.
Who y'all think
And,
in that
and
division?
boy, hit that level.
Who y'all think in that division that put up a fight with him that can give him all the smoke that he wants?
I don't even
Do
know who
y'all
in that
think he
division.
gonna do y'all think he gonna have to go up or stay at the division that he had to get
Didn't he
another
lose
fight?
not too many
He
a
got
couple
it.
fights ago?
Nah, he undefeated if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
okay.
Yeah, losing because he can't manage the weight.
That's
That's where his problem is. He has no discipline. A great fighter, but cannot make the weight class. I mean, can't make the weight.
he kind of like a Floyd Mayweather, but an undisciplined one.
Yeah.
Like
A
he a
very
great fighter.
undisciplined one.
Yeah.
He's still in them streets.
All right. So going back to
Yeah.
these mochas. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can't hear
Yes,
y'all. Hold on.
you're right. PR some streets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta cut them ties, especially when you're a public figure like that, and you're in a position to,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I mean, I got a lot of love for the homeboy. Certain growing I came up with and all, but at a certain point, money talks. You gotta think wise.
Yeah, you gotta take care of your
Yeah.
family, man. You gotta take care of yourself. Them streets ain't taking care
And
of you,
and
brother.
that doesn't necessarily mean you got to cut them off 100%. You know what I mean?
No, you gotta know how to
You
keep
got
your distance
exactly
There we go.
distance
There
yourself.
we go.
There it is.
My
You know what I
bad.
mean?
because the streets don't really care. It's a different ball game down there, man.
Or the
Like,
thing is, you do something stupid, the streets gonna be there while you locked up, not getting to enjoy none of this. The riches, the fame, whatever it may be.
right.
Just the enjoyment of your activity. Your labor. So
PR or Junior, y'all, either one of y'all got the mochas in hand?
Yep. Right here.
I got some.
What y'all think of them?
I like them.
I like them.
I like them. I ain't gonna even front.
yeah,
Yeah, they dope.
I like them.
100%.
How many you
They
touch,
fu-
PR?
I got two right now. I got two. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some in the morning, man. I need to get a couple GS pairs.
a
them
size
put
8
them
pair.
selling higher than fucking than the men pair right now.
Man, the ladies want
Yeah.
them.
Man.
I've been busting them at 350 all day in the tray.
Yeah. You got a good nice little 12,
Yeah, man.
12, 15 pack over there.
Yeah, I might can if you willing to
Man.
ship, I might can sell like 4 or 5 of them if you willing to ship to my boy. He might give you the 350. Depending
Let's
on
see. The one,
I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, he ain't got no
the,
losses.
the pairs I have left, I'd have to look and see the sizes I have left. But
Yeah, whatever
yeah,
sizes you
to
got,
answer the question,
he
they
don't
only
matter.
sold. It don't matter. I text you the sizes. I put it in the group. But but for me as a being a bit, yes, I fed him earlier, maybe an hour ago. Uh, so with me being kind of a big reseller in my area, uh, they limited me to one full size run of men's and one full size run of grade school. And you could only imagine, bro.
dope.
how many people that
That's dope.
ask me how many, I mean, not how many, but can I get a pair? And
Right.
it's like, how do I choose?
Yeah.
And it's crazy, man. I really hope that people that really want them end up with them. Like, you know what I mean? I know Ian, he really wants them. We discussed a size 8, and man, you
I
could,
told him I'm gonna look out
I
for him.
that size 8,
No, I
that
totally
size
get it.
8 crazy, bro.
I totally get it.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
And
and
just
and the thing is, like I say, we've been chatting back and forth, so I totally get it, and I totally respect it, and I understand. At the end of the day, it's a business decision. Maybe a pair will fall in my lap, maybe a pair won't. You know.
I told you we gonna look tomorrow. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
I know. No, no.
I'm
Hey,
off. But
no.
I'm
Let me
at
clarify
the
that too.
time. At the time, like he's saying, them 8 and down, it's just like super
Yeah,
scarce though. And
and
then here,
I know you guys know that I greatly appreciate even the effort you put in, even if we don't hit. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that ever go overlooked. Or unmentioned, or anything like that. Um,
and then like he mentioned
it's just
in
the craziness
adult
on this
pairs,
particular pair. Yeah.
men pairs ain't even here yet. You know
Right.
what I
And
mean?
as I say, on this particular pair, it's just
yeah,
crazy because the shipments, the supply and demand, the numbers ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on with this particular pair, and I get it. And it just,
right.
like I say, it just sucks. It hits a little closer to home because of the pair I really was anticipating, hoping to get. It is what it is. So
Hey, and then jumping into the next topic, you know what I mean? And piggyback on it, it seems like these mochas have more hype than the off-white 5 sales. What y'all think? Coach
Yeah.
V, you on mute.
Ooh. I think
No, I mean,
because
I think oh, hype. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Coach.
oh no, I think why the trap
No,
I
no, we
think
good. I think the Mocha's hype, but he got it.
the
Go ahead, Junior.
mochas, the hype is more or less. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No, Junior, it's
No,
on
go
you.
ahead, Junior.
Oh, it's on me.
yeah,
Nah, the hype around the mochas and the off white sales, I think is because they ones, man. Everybody want the ones. It's like, the off white fives, I think people just bought them just to have as trade piece. I don't think a lot of people really like them like
We'll
that.
ask that right now.
They're dope. I hear they're very fire in person. I think people would rather the mochas because it's a poor man Travis Scott
And more of
or
a
I
affordable
attainable
think.
man
shoe.
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
yeah.
I will have. Go ahead, Coach.
No, that's where I was gonna go. It was more so it's for the people to clean up on. I didn't get the Travis Scotts. Like,
Facts.
oh, I didn't get the Travis Scotts, but I can grab these real quick. But then you
And they
also got
throwing
the
pink
double hype
laces
for the
in them.
people that want them because they have the Travis Scotts too. So it's just
Yeah.
a win.
See, for me, I personally like this pair better than the Travis Scott's.
Me
Um,
too.
just the color. For one, you can't go wrong with a black toe colorway. You know what I'm saying? No matter what color you put on the back of a black toe colorway, you still have a dope shoe. It'd be hard to mess that up. The color blocking is so simple. Everything goes with black and white. I mean, you put that extra color on the back, and you're going about your day. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're waiting on yellow toes and all this other stuff that we've been seeing, but the resemblance to the almost identical material used on the Travis Scotts on a shoe that I personally like better. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. Like I say, it just
They dope.
it just it the resemblance, the comparison, the pricing, the numbers. I mean, everything you go on and on and on the list of factors for this shoe, and it's like, okay, well, I understand. People, this was a hype release, hype
I think
colorway.
that if Travis Scott never made his shoe brown with an earth tone, this shoe wouldn't even have any hype. The earth tone
Amen.
wouldn't have no hype.
Facts.
If
Amen.
we never would have seen a Travis Scott with that brown, this shoe would have
Facts.
sold. It's a Jordan 1, but it would have
Yes.
never had this type of hype. You know what I
Uh,
mean?
400 plus, my nigga,
But
already.
nobody was
you
in the earth tones and browns like that before Travis started playing with it. And he brought that to the universe. Our energy. He brought that earth tone. But if Travis didn't make that shoe, this shoe would have sold out, but it would not have the hype.
right.
The flex app wouldn't have crashed. People wouldn't have been
Hey,
putting in raffles
the
all week
the
like they
numbers would have
was.
been higher. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So I'm not saying that it's better nor to me they kind of different. You know, it's something you can wear daily versus the
Facts.
Travis Scott. You ain't gonna want to wear that daily. You know what
Right.
I mean? You don't want to bang up your Ferrari. You know
Right.
what
Yeah.
I mean? But you
Yeah.
can go bang that Camaro up all day
Right.
And go
Yeah.
buy another, like
and go
Easy
get
E said,
another one. You know, it's
and
nothing.
throw it in the gutter and go
Yeah.
get another.
Yeah. I mean that is a great comparison.
Hey,
I
did
mean,
anybody got a pair of off-white fives in hand?
Yeah. You got them over
Got
there,
one on the
Junior?
way. PR look like, God damn, PR, what you don't have?
Man, that's what I'm talking about. I like them
Man, you
bitches,
got
but
some over there. You got a whole lot of shit I ain't got, brother. I just got lucky on these. And
so
it's
what
that
you think?
unicorn size, that 12.5, nobody be going for
Hell,
it. And I'm gonna put my secret
facts.
sauce on the airwave like
Right.
that, but yeah.
Hey, so what's your comparison to those since you got both? Which one you like better?
Man, I was just going over that talking to my old lady about that, man. I wanna say I like them for different situations. I like this one because it's something different. It's this red that hit. It kind of give me a luxury
Facts.
feel. Um, if you
Yeah.
can put it on a big screen, the paint job on here is it's that paint job that kind of do it for me with that. It
That
gives me a
mesh.
luxury
Yeah.
feel of something different. And then with the black one, you know, it's more of a daily driver. You know what I mean? You can wear this with a lot more different things. But the other one is
100.
more luxury looking to me. More, you know, more of a high fashion look, I'll say.
Yeah, me personally, I prefer the seal over the black one, but at the end of the day, you know, you can't go wrong with the OG. You know what I mean? In rare conditions, is a 2.0 better than the OG.
hey, is the material on the off white on the five the sale off white five the same as the one on the black pair?
Yeah,
The
same exact.
muslin or whatever. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, so it's not like on the four where it's got that grainy meshy.
Nope.
It's
Um,
that same Kevlar kind of feel. Like
Yeah, it got the
the
little
four
netting on
is
it.
the same as this though.
it. Okay, I say.
Yeah,
Well, you know, I'm talking about the that Kevlar feel or the weird feel that the five has.
Around the
That
toe box. I mean,
yeah,
like around
that
this
weird.
part. I,
Yeah,
I
that
if I
weird.
ain't mistaken, I want to say it's the same type
I
of
think it might be
yeah,
actually. Now that you mention
and
that.
the same color and
like
everything.
Yeah,
that
yeah, I know
lace.
the
It's
same
like the
color. Yeah,
lace. I
yeah,
compare it to a lace front weave. You know them on the race front when you
Facts,
catch them slipping back.
facts,
yeah,
facts.
Real talk.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I say, I knew it was the same color. I just didn't know if it was the same. Like they changed any material
It
or
ain't
anything.
even the same color, bro. It's totally different.
Then the four.
Yeah.
hmm
Well,
It's
I
a
mean,
little light. It's lighter than the four is darker with that part of the material, but it's the same color as the four with the
The
toe
four
box.
is like I don't know if you can see the light. Let me turn my other light on.
God damn, PR the snap.
We just showing shoes, brother. That's what we do. It's a shoe channel. The
I
people
like
want to see
that.
the
I love
shoes,
it.
man. They don't want to
I
hear us
love it.
talk.
I
But you see
yeah,
what
I
love
I'm
can
it.
saying?
see. I can see
Yeah,
the
it's
difference there. Yeah,
darker on the
yeah,
off
It's
white.
like
Like it's
yellowy, and this is like like more of a
on the
khaki.
four.
yeah. More of a cream. Yeah,
But it
But
is
the
that same
inside, the
material.
same color
It
on
is
the
that
other
same
part.
material
yeah. I can
though.
see it now. I can see exactly. Yeah, when you hold it up like that.
hmm
Yep.
Yeah, that's dope
Yes,
as
So
sir.
hell.
which
I
one
like them
harder right there,
fives.
PR?
Mm.
Me, I love
The four
fours,
or the
bro. I
five?
love fours to death, but I'm going with this one.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
I'm
going
going
with
with the
this one over the
five.
four, and I love fours, bro.
Me
Fours is
too,
my
bro.
favorite silhouette, but I'm going with this bad boy over that one, though.
Going with the five.
100.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
I
On this one, that's my
the
honest opinion.
the
I
five got
did a
my vote also.
I did a I did a I did a poll on that, bro, and on my Instagram story and off white fours. They did numbers. I had like maybe
Yeah,
over 300 votes.
what you think?
And yeah, and everybody chose off white fours.
What you
I
think,
like the
Junior?
off white fives. I'm with you. I like the off white fives.
Yeah,
The seal colorway.
yeah.
Facts.
I have to agree with y'all
Yeah,
on that one,
I
man.
mean it's yeah.
Yeah, I don't know between those two. I like the four better myself, to be honest. But then again, seeing that red on that five, just how it pops off and brings the whole, it kind of pulls all the color together and
Right.
it's not. It's just enough to not be too much.
Yeah.
You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't think the red laces in. I've seen pictures with the red laces in the fives. I don't like it. I like the black laces or the cream laces. Uh, you
I
Man,
know.
I
like the
see. We
red.
we we got to
I like
disagree on
the
that one. I
red.
seen them red
Yeah.
ones in there
Well, and the
on
same, like I
time.
say, I think it's too much at that point. When the red is so subtle, and I, I think the
But
black
from the
laces.
front, if you're looking at it from the front, you don't see no red but the jump man.
True,
So
true.
if you throw the red laces in it, it's like,
I
you know
just
what I mean?
seen the
If
picture. I didn't never thought. I don't even like lace swapping my stuff that often, but I just seen some pictures on IG and on Snatching Souls page. Matter of fact, and they was red. They was fire though.
And
I
see,
had
I
to.
I
say,
like that.
I mean, like I say, the red for me, I think the black laces in the fives is the way to go. That for me personally.
Right.
Like I say, it just keeps that red, like you say, the jump man and the shark's teeth on the side is just enough to
It
to,
is. You.
to
It
stand
is.
out, and bring all the other colors in time together. I mean, like I say, that's what's so great about it is we're not supposed to agree. No
Right.
matter
Right.
what
Yeah.
we do, it's still
Facts.
gonna look. It's still gonna look dope. It's still gonna
Everybody
look
gotta
dope. You
have
know
their
what I'm
own little
saying?
personal style, man. We can't be
Exactly.
walking around here looking
That's
like
what make us
robots in the same
humans, my
uniform.
dude.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean,
Is
shoot.
that the same red as the fire reinforced that come out for at the end of the month on
I
that
haven't
five?
even. I haven't seen the fire red forest in hand yet.
See, look, we
Oh, okay.
we doing good on these topics, man. We going right back into topics, you know what I mean, and everything like that. But I'll pull these out. I was gonna ask, did anybody get lucky on that? Excuse me. Anybody get lucky on that shock drop with these foes? And they decent right here. Only thing that I say is I think that Nike was trying to get rid of these flawed pairs because, like, I don't know if you can see it. It ain't that big of a deal, but
Whew,
on the
tell me
toe box,
about it.
it's kind of creased, and then on the they got some little paint.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see
Hmm.
it. Some paint messed up
So
on it
what
and
you
stuff
said
like
the
that. I
leather
think
is the leather anything like the what the four leathers?
it's
No.
a little bit under that. What the fours is
Okay.
premium leather. This right here is good
Okay.
leather though. Smell great, everything like. But I it's better than the last release 100%.
And that's funny you mentioned that about them trying to push out a lot of the extra pairs that didn't have what the best QC ratings because I've seen a lot of people posting in groups about wrinkled leather or glue spots or the stitching being a little bit bad. You're the first one I've seen mention about the paint chipping, but I mean, obviously it's there. It's not like you're making it up. It's there. So if you got it, somebody else has it as well somewhere.
It ain't
But
that bad, but you can
I
notice
was
it.
to say
It's like
overall, like I say, overall, looking at them earlier, you know what I'm saying, they didn't look bad, and to have an early pair, knowing that the chances are pretty high that you're going to hit on a second pair, it's not bad to have it all, you know what I mean, and
yeah,
like
these gonna go
and
to the
then
feet.
and then for you to have that shoe with a significant pass and significance to you personally, it can't go wrong, man. You know, and
And it got
chances
an
are
early look on it, boy, boy, boy.
like I say, chances are the pair you get on the actual release date is going to have a better quality, more than likely. So there's your wearable pair, and there's your put up pair. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. That's why I ain't even tripping. This gonna
that's
go to
say
the toe, and
eh,
then that little bit of shit, I messed that up on my first wear. You know what I
right.
mean?
And
I
then, and
ain't
the good
tripping
part
with
about
that.
it is that's crease where it's going to crease anyway.
Facts.
So shit, you win.
Man. And overall, though, you know what I mean. I give it a shit. Let me before I make my judgment on this one, I'm a because of the significance of it, and it got that Nike on the back. I'm gonna give this one a ugh. I'm gonna give this a 10. I'm gonna give this a 10. Yeah,
He jumped all the
I
way out
got
with it.
to. I got to. I was gonna say 9.5, but I'm knocking it off. That besides the fire red, I doubled up on the fire red fives, also tripled up, should I say? But that one right here, I'm gonna for sure have two of these, one for the feet and one for the stash right here, and just have it down the road because I'm gonna beat these up. These gonna get a lot of wear out of me. You know what I mean? With the fours, I like how they look better with pants and sweats also. You know what I mean? Other than the threes, like they fit different than the threes. And
Like
so with that being said, since I gave my ranking on the shoe, and the significance of this shoe, this is the shoe that basically started it all for me. This was like the first Jordan that I had, you know what I mean, playing at Kalina Park, you know what I mean, in San Diego, over in East Dago, playing basketball for Coach Barnett and everything. And I had these for 2 straight seasons right here. So the significance of these right here, and if I'm not mistaken, 89, 90 or 89 going into 90, I had these, and I had 2 pair of these right here. You know what I mean? One, and then I had another pair going into the season because our team was red and white. So as all time with these right here, I'm gonna select these as my all time favorite Jordans right here.
There it is. Yeah, and it was 89-90 because that was the year that I bought the Bread Forest cutting grass. Was in 89, so
Facts.
that is
And we'll
exactly
get into
what.
that question. Go ahead, Diverse. We'll get into that question a little bit
hey,
later
when
for
Jordan
you,
Force
John.
came out, I was wishing I can get a pair of Jordans.
Bro, I had to cut grass all summer. You know what I mean? Save them.
Man, I had Pro Wings in. I remember I was in like kindergarten or first grade, and they was called XJ900s. I used to get
Mm-hmm.
Man,
clowned, bro.
I
XJ900,
remember Jordan.
boy.
XJ900s. They look like the Force kind of, but the little
They,
flabs didn't flab on the side.
Facts.
Man,
yeah,
That's when the nigga was like, after that, like doing regular shoes, you know what I mean? It's because, Jordans wasn't what I was wearing to rock with clothes and shit. That was like the basketball shoe. It's time to go play basketball. Let's throw on the Jordans. I'll throw on some Cortez or some K Swiss or something, you know what I mean? Or some Chucks, you know what I mean? Back in those days right there, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Or we'll have some Diodors or something.
The lease.
yeah. The
Lottos.
Elise, Atonics. That was the big thing around here.
I
Of
always
course.
wore like skateboard shit. I had fucking Skywalkers, Vision skatewear.
Mm.
Hmm.
Damn, bro, you just took me back with the Vision skateboard stuff, boy.
No, it's upstairs. Everything's upstairs.
What's your ranking and what you think about them fire red foes, Coach V?
Your question was what I think about the Fire Red Force?
Yeah, and what they rank with you like in sentimental value or anything like that at that age when them came out or anything like that.
Uh, I was on the phone with the head honcho real quick, El Jefe. My bad about that, but
No problem.
I really think the Fire Red Force. I like that they brought them back, but I'm really not into them as much as I should be. As far as those were worn on the court. Um, if I go with a 4, I like the cool gray 4s. Those are my go-to. Um,
Hmm.
the cool gray 4s all day, or the bread 4s. When it comes to the whites, my personal favorite, if we're gonna go with the white 4s, is going to be the pure whites. So I've never really rocked those or had those in my collection as a personal preference, but I like that they brought them back, and I think you're going to see a lot of the shoes from the documentaries, those MJ documentaries that came out. We're going
Last
to see a
dance.
lot of those come back, and I think it's good for youth because now they can see, fall in love with them like we did
Yeah,
when we were younger. So,
Right.
that's a good point too. For
Anybody
me,
else want to jump in?
yeah, I mean, for me, um, obviously the four silhouette as a whole, obviously has a lot of significance for me. It's crazy that me and Superb, like I say, come from two totally different coasts, and then meet up, and the similarities are just incredible, on and on and on, whether it be on the camera or off the camera. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that the four me has significance like that, just being a different one for me. The white cement four is my personal one that was significant
Facts.
because that was the first Jordan my mama ever bought for me back in '89. And then, like I say, the bread four is the first Jordan I ever bought with my own money. But obviously the one that my mother purchased for me that was the overpriced. There's no way I'm paying that much for a shoe, this, that, and the other. And then to actually get it for me and surprise me with it, it means a lot. And whether she knows it or not, I guess she's the main reason that it turned into what it has. But the Fire Red 4, is always obviously significant because of the
Thank you.
OG colorway, one on the court, this, that, and the other. It's the shoe that the what I remember most about the Fire Red 4 for me. The significance is when Jordan makes the shot, runs down half right there at half court and jumps up, and does his arm, and he's wearing the Fire Red 4s.
Over
Um,
Craig Elo.
so that's just that's what it does for me. Automatically sparks that memory. I don't remember if I was watching the game live necessarily or seen a highlight, but that's automatically what comes to mind. So
Back.
5 at 4 is definitely going to always get a 9.5 out of 10 for me, as far as just the colorway, the significance, the background, being a 4. So it has a lot that it brings to the table. So always going to be a 9.5 for me. Period. It can't drop below that.
Junior or PR?
Gotta give it an 8. I'm rolling with a strong 8. Fire Red Force. Coach. I never really was a big fan of the Fire Red Force. I know the history and stuff like that behind them, and it's just I'm rolling with Coach, man. Cool grades, man. Cool grades.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, 2 or 4s if we really talking 4s. That's what needs to come back out.
I'll give it a I'll give it an 8. I really want to give it a 7.5, but that Nike Air on the back gives it the 8. I've never had a pair of Fire Red 4s. They're a nice shoe, but to me, it ain't really. I've never really just been drawn to it naturally, like an organic. I've never been drawn to it,
Yeah.
like Coach and Junior may say. I've never been attracted to it like that. It ain't even been hyped. It couldn't because I'm a hype beast. I like hype, so it couldn't be because it ain't been hyped up. Now, if they did some hype stuff or something, then I might run towards it. But I'll give it 8. It's a solid color. It goes with a lot of stuff, and I might get this one just to have it and wear. But it's not big on my to go list this year right now.
Facts.
I'm
Hey,
into yeah.
I got
hey,
a question. Well, so what about the Mars Force? When they came out with that Mars Force with I think it was Spike Lee on the back. Did
yeah,
you
on
get?
the heel.
Same thing.
The
Yeah,
only thing I just like is that the first thing I asked is how's the leather on them. Every time they came out with that shoe hasn't been as up to as good in quality. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean?
The best one by far, PR, 100%. The quality on that type of level, this is the best one by far. So for 4 out of the 2
So that
releases so
Mars,
far.
like you said, that Mars one, that one wasn't a good. I had a few pair of them when the shoestrings was even trash on those. Like they had low quality shoestrings on
Um,
their Mars fours.
Yeah.
see, I think I had the 2012 pair of the Fire Red 4s with the Jumpman on the back, and as some of I don't get to wear my kicks a lot. So when I do, it's usually the weekend or reviews or going off for after work. But they were still in good condition. Like they very, very, very minimal cracking. The size tag sticker was still on the insole on the inside. Of course, I had the receipt in the box. OG all this, that, and the other. But I ended up trading them for a DS pair, the Columbia or the Legend Blue Fords, whatever you want to call them. Columbia Force. I kind of think I came out on top on that deal, especially since they're going to re-release, and here it is with a Nike on it. So I'm probably going to pick up a pair, just to add it to my
Yeah,
Nike Air.
I do like
Yeah,
that back end. That back
yeah.
end looks real nice
Well, I mean,
with
having
the
the bread
red
fours,
Nike Air.
yeah, having the bread fours and the white cement fours already with
you
Nike
gotta
Air.
have those.
It's like, why not go ahead and make the trifecta? You know what I mean?
And them
Yeah.
is gonna be a massive GR release
Yes.
also.
Oh
As
yeah.
many as the shock drop had and all that, they trying to get rid of it. It's gonna be a massive GR. Any and everybody that want a pair is gonna get it. And right now you can get a pair for 250 with the people that got early pairs 250, 260. So that's the price that's floating
What's
around
the
right there.
retail?
So
What's the retail on them
200, 210, 212.
after tax? 212.
Saints Saints
Saints is
one.
one, yeah, field goal. I was just about to say that. Anyone interrupt you?
Yeah, they 200 plus tax. So depending where you at, they was like 213 and some change. I
Yeah.
mean,
At least they
214
ain't
for
try to bust
sneakers
you
app.
for the 220 or nothing like that.
They didn't give you.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, speaking of that, let me show you all this. Um, let me put my camera on. With the box though, bro. You see, they got Nike Air on the back and on the front, and it doesn't got the hole on it. You know what I mean? Like you see, right here, it got
Right.
this. It normally had
Oh yeah,
the
the little hole
breather
at the
hole.
bottom. Yeah, the
Yeah,
little
it
hole.
don't even got that on the box
What?
Oh,
this year,
okay.
and it's a heavy box like the Off White 4. It's a heavy box like that, like kind of heavy. It's not
That's
one of those. It's a very like you hear. It's a very sturdy
Yeah,
box right
I
here.
feel
You know
you.
what I mean?
that's strange not having the hole too. That's like the trademark of the 4 box.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, did
But
they
that was
have those on the
another thing.
OG? On the OG pairs, they had that hole in them.
That's why they did it. Yep, that's why they did it. And even went back to the OG with the hang tag. So that's why they did that. Everything is OG from the
What y'all think
release right
about
there
them?
with the box and
What
everything.
I forget the name of it, but what y'all think about that Jordan 4 that's supposed to release next year? That looks like the white cement 4.
Oh, like the Oreo
I'm
looking
not gonna
one.
actually. Yeah, I may depending on how many I get through the sneakers app. I mean the Flex app. I may keep them. You know, if mine for free. But I'm more looking for the the orange ones.
Or the
What's the color?
starfish colorway.
Starfish, the
Yeah,
cheddar backboard
yeah,
colorway.
the shadow
So
backway. Yeah,
I'm looking for more for those in the
yeah.
13s
And you
I
know
gotta
what?
look.
with
I
that
ain't
kind of
seen
That's a
them
color.
yet.
that's a
I gotta
dope
look that
colorway
up.
for a 4. Yeah, I don't think it looks as good on the 13 as it, but it definitely looks good on that
Hey, does
4.
somebody got they phone on? Can you turn down they on another device? Can you turn down the volume? It's giving an echo right now. Yeah, but that starfish on that 13 and the 4, bro, they both look fire, bro. So just imagine the Lucky Green, the Ray Allen PE, but just everywhere where it's green is orange in that starfish colorway. I like it. I like them and the foes, and they come
Yeah,
out like back to back. Just my personal opinion, like that's the foe that I'm looking for next year, and then there's so many other ones like that North
Oh yeah, them
Carolina
is hard.
4. That oh
Them is
man,
hard. I
it's
ain't seen them.
boy, it's
Them should have came out right
yeah
around
they
now, Halloween.
man. They got so like 2021 is gonna be crazy, bro. With that Cool Grade 3 coming back and everything, it's gonna be
Ain't
crazy.
nobody heard
yeah.
nothing on the bread off white 4.
Yup, it's set to release. They said November, like at the end of this month, like November 11th or November 21st or some shit like that.
Uh,
It's already picture surfaced of them and everything,
oh man.
and somebody wearing them and everything.
Oh
They pretty
man.
dope though with the red laces and too.
Yeah, now that one.
Oh
I was just.
man. I'm looking at
Hey,
a picture right now.
have you seen the customs that these guys are doing on the Union 4s? Like cutting the center
With the
of the
midsole,
yeah, like painting the midsole yellow and cream and like and then there was somebody did a I saw I don't know what the base shoe was. It was a 3 with the obviously the elephant print on the toe and heel, but somebody did a Union custom on the 3 where they did the black and the blue and they had the but they did a yellow jump man with like the stitching on it was yellow. It was pretty dope. I forget where I seen it on, or it was on Instagram on the little search. But yeah, that way them people doing in Union 4s, man, I like it with that little hole cut out on the for the uh lace eyelets or the waffle.
that's that's two shoes that I wanted this year that I couldn't get was them Union black ones and the off white fives. I'm still trying to get them, but at that it's kind of looking scarce right now. I had to trade everything like that, but he don't get his until Monday or Tuesday, so I'm gonna wait for that because it's a better on my pocket than paying 700. I'd rather what I mean trade something
And that's when
normally that I
prices
got
should
for
be
free.
dropping. Prices should be dropping next week once people get shipment from sneakers.
Get them in hand.
Hmm. That's what I
And
was
it's a lot of
saying,
foo-foos going on in Atlanta too, where that's where
man.
I'd rather, I'm the type of dude where if you want 700, I'm gonna give you 700, but keep that box closed until you link up with me. If you want to take pictures, do whatever, you know what I mean. We can open that box up together. You can take your pictures, everything. I want to make sure my pair is authentic. You can have a receipt, say they came from sneakers, everything, and pull a 1-2 on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the fakes are getting
So,
good, real good.
and they out here too. That's why, you know what I mean. It's kind of scary, bro.
I was watching a review on that P Town Kicks thing on the Mocha ones where he did authentic and a fake pair. And bro, like if you just like side by side in hand, almost impossible to tell the difference. But there was a few little things he showed. It's like, oh man, good looking. Like probably the average dude wouldn't even know to look for. Like I
Yeah,
didn't even know to look for. Like
you
I
got to
wouldn't have
keep
thought of
you a
that.
black light in your pocket nowadays.
It's more than that too.
Facts.
It's the stitching on the at the insole on the heel. Um, the colored stitching. White is authentic and the black is not. And then the
Facts.
tightness of how the little stitches are on the insole itself. There's that, like I say, if you just the naked eye, like looking at it, you would probably never picked it up.
And
Nine
that's
out of
why
ten
people
times.
doing it.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, if they're like you say, just imagine. Yeah, the hype on the Mocha ones was real, and it was a lot of people wanted them. Okay, cool. But the fact that they're doing that, imagine them like you say with off white fives, off white fours, unions. I mean, so yeah.
And you paying premium money for that shit, bro. That's the fucked up
Yep.
part. And there's niggas out here really getting rich off that, you know what I mean, selling 10, 15 pairs at that price and probably got them for dirt pennies on the dollar, you know what I mean, that they purchased them for
Man,
Yeah.
it's
from
terrible, man. I
across
be
that
hating
water,
that.
you know what I mean?
I be hating that, bro.
You
I don't
know,
like that.
we had a discussion one day, me and a buddy of mine. What do you dislike more? The fact that people are selling fakes knowing it, or the fact that people are buying fakes knowing it?
That's the one I think people buying fakes and knowing it. And both of them is bad if you
Yeah, yeah,
buying
yeah,
fakes
yeah.
and knowing it,
Well, when you
but
sell
if you selling
fakes and
fakes and
say
know
it's real, that's
That's
fucked up.
wrong too.
That's fucked
But
up.
what
facts.
about buying fakes knowing they're fake and trying to like present them as real? So it's both of them. I mean, and it's also two
Me
different sides of the fence.
me personally, I'm you know what I mean. I'm that dude that crawl before you walk type dude. If I can't do it, I can't do it. I'm not gonna stress myself over no damn shoes, bro. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's niggas out here faking it until they make it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And
Man.
then they whole collection is like worth nothing. You don't even gotta how you clean fake shoes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is it worth even cleaning them? The cleaner costs more than the shoe. You know what I mean?
You gotta
And
be
see
very
that
careful.
that that's something else too. Is like I'd rather have all general release, which you know I'd rather have nothing but a closet full of GRs than it, and never have anything exclusive than to have one simple fake. Now everything is in question.
That
From
could
that
ruin a
point,
whole collection. And
right?
and
And
and like you said, I'd rather be the GR King, known for everything that come out, like what's behind me, everything. Call me the GR King, but I know everything is coming from the stove. You
exactly,
know what I
it's
mean?
authentic.
It's a scary predicament buying off the streets and even
Yep.
through these groups now. You know what I mean? You got
Yeah.
got dudes that make a fake account and say they got this shoe from this person and this person, so that when it comes back to you, they the middleman, and so it ain't like they sold you the shoe, but they assist on the sale. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so, me personally, if we can't agree, and it's several people in the group that I've bought and they've done this for me, if you got a shoe coming from sneakers, keep the just do it tape on it till we link up. Pull the tape off, and we good from there. You can take as many
Right.
pictures, videos, whatever you want. I'll take them for you. That's how I got the fire red threes early, the laser threes, the flint 13s. All them came in like I didn't get them early. I got the laser threes when they dropped, but just after they dropped. But the flint 13s and the fire red threes, I got them early, and they both kept them in the box until I
And that's a
got there
good point
and they
too. Is
opened them up.
if you know they're authentic and you know you're going to sell them on an agreed price, there should never be any problem with keeping the tape on it. So that's a good point. I mean, Just hey, keep it on there. Make me feel better about handing you this $500 or whatever the amount is, and
And
keep
that's
it
how it should
moving.
be. Yeah,
Exactly.
if you want to open it and take some pictures, you can say, I got the receipts for this, which sneakers ain't giving you receipts right now, but I got the email. I got the picture from right here, but let me see the tracking information. Let me see all that good stuff that showed that, you know what I mean, you the person with this shoe. You know what I mean? You can show me anything, and somebody can throw that in Photoshop. PR right now can
Man,
show us a picture and be like, look, I hit. You know what I mean? Look at this, yada, yada, yada. And somebody can just copy that and Photoshop it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And not, but let me see that tracking info on this shoe and where it came to in
man,
your
Bust,
name. Let
can
me
you
see this
please open
ID.
your app? Open up your personal app. Let me see that you made that purchase. It was shipped, delivered, all that, because you should have it in your app. I've run that a few times. Oh, I got it from my friend. Now let me see that app, brother.
Oh
You
no,
said you
yeah, then
going.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah. Even if
Yeah.
you bought it for anything you bought it from, you should have some type of
Oh
verification.
yeah.
There should be some
Verification.
documentation, some paperwork, you know, an
In this
email.
day and age.
Yeah. Not a screenshot.
Bro, even back in the day, I just throw the receipt in the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, I
You
got
Yep.
know,
Hundred
man,
percent.
tons of my pairs still got the receipt in the box. That's one thing I
Still,
try my best to make sure to put receipt in the box, and that way you date of purchase, all the numbers match. You boom, trade, sell, whatever. My hardest thing though is selling.
exactly.
I can't
hey, John
I can't leave
Anderson
no
in
receipts in
the
the
chat.
box.
Yeah,
John
well,
Anderson,
it's
yeah,
different on your end,
no,
Junior.
it's different.
Giving up, hey,
We about
burning
to
the
get into
spot,
that right
Junior,
now.
huh?
John Anderson,
But
Yeah,
if you in the
yeah.
chat right now, just put a thumbs up in the comment section, and
yeah,
we'll
about
get
his
into
question
that
about
right
the
now.
reselling.
Yeah, I'll let PR and Junior answer that right now. If he in the comment section, a thumbs up in the comment section, and we'll get into that question. If not, we'll jump into this next topic that we got right here. Hey, yeah, Coach B, I was telling them the first time I linked up with you and seen your shoe collection, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, my people, I was like, the coach got heat. He was like, man, this is light work. He had about like 150, 200 boxes up in the pad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Talk about this is light work. You know what I mean? He was like,
Yeah,
hey, everything ain't even here right now.
that's I mean,
All right, so we gonna jump into John Anderson's question. Is it worth it for someone thinking about getting into the resale game right now with all the trouble of getting pairs? PR and Junior, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and answer this.
Go ahead, June.
Um, is it worth it? To me, yes. For the most part, I wouldn't say never turn it down. I mean, it's legal. I mean, it's nothing illegal about this. And to be honest, um, faces change in the game, and you could be the new face of the game. You know what I mean? All the old managers they tend to fade away and stuff like that. I mean, to be honest with you, I think it's worth a try. I mean, I think it's worth downloading sneakers, having you download it, your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, mom,
Right.
dad. I mean, you could win this. You could win a shoe for retail and make thousands and thousands of dollars off of it. I mean, keep in mind that $274 a day can get you 100K.
Man, say that
And
again.
I'm
For the
not saying
people
you're
in the
gonna make
back.
200. I'm not saying that you're gonna make $274 a day selling shoes. But if you make $4,000, you can make $4,000 on a weekend, and you save your money right and invest in the right stuff. Man, hell yeah, sell sneakers. Hell
Yep.
yeah, become a
Quick
reseller.
question.
It's so much,
Quick
man.
question for you, Junior. With what you just
Go
said,
for it.
is it well, how am I trying to phrase it? Is it best to go for a shoe that's not your size, so you don't even think about keeping it, so it gives you extra, and I mean motivation to sell that shoe because it's a shoe that you're not wearing anyway, to push it, then get your size, and then if it's not selling when you want it to sell, then you just be like, F it, I'm gonna keep it. That's like going backwards in the sense of reselling game, right? You know what I mean? It's always worth getting the size that
Right.
ain't your size, right?
Yes, sir. I
Until
mean,
you got
I
that
would say
mindset.
yeah for the yeah. The only thing scary about not buying your size is having a customer to buy it. But with StockX and Goat and eBay and stuff like that, you don't even have to meet these people. You don't even have to the risk of even getting killed. You don't even have to sell it to another human being. So
Man,
therefore, I would say, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just it's worth it. But not going for your size, I find better success going for my size because when you start having abundance of exclusive and stuff like that in your size, then you find people that is your size and they probably can't get it, but they're willing to pay the resale. When you go outside, just say for instance, all right, like right now, I know a reseller that has a size 8. He can't move it. He can't move it. He cannot move that Mocha One. He wants to. He watches my Instagram and stuff like that. He wants to sell it for $400, but he does
if
not
not more,
have a
right?
buyer. Yeah,
Yeah.
if not more. He I mean,
Tell
and
me if
that's
he
why I
willing to take
say
three, you got to
it's the
buy,
pros
right?
and cons. Yeah, I told him about you. I told him about
Yeah.
that's the pros and cons of
Uh,
buying your size and not buying your size because he's a size 10.
see,
If he had his size, I could sell his size 10 right now for $400 again
Yeah.
for him.
Hey, that's
But
facts.
since he got, I mean, so it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you do. If you don't, man, for me it would be about money. Personally, I'd rather count stacks than the pairs. I don't think keeping shoes would be an issue. Yeah, bro. Hey, go for the resale game on everything, man. It's bigger. You could be. I
I,
mean,
I would
go
have
for it,
to
bro.
agree with Junior boys, and it's just where my mindset is as far as the capitalism of America. You know what I mean? It's just a capitalist society, and somebody gonna capitalize off it. You know what I mean? And this, like the first thing he said, it's not illegal. You know what I mean? A lot of opportunities that we have. I don't know about everybody, but I know, a few people in our areas, the opportunities aren't there, that are legal to get the amount of cash that you need to live, like you want to live, versus being able not to live week to week, you know what I mean, and worry to pay bills. So from that aspect, if you have your game tight and your mind right, reselling, you can make 100K a year, you can make 70K a year, you know. And I say do it if I say do it if you got the heart to do it, because it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Believe that. It's hard. It takes a lot of hard work. And people think that we just going to pick up shoes at retail prices and things like that, but it's a lot of strategy that goes into getting the shoes and even buying shoes. Sometimes
Yes.
at resale, you know what I mean, and just putting a little something on top because you
Yeah.
got to make a little something that day, So I would say, reselling is something that is trending right now. It's been along for a long time. I've been reselling for 10 years. I started on Craigslist, bro, on eBay. Like it wasn't no
Mm.
apps, it wasn't nothing. And I started because I was working for the Goodwill. Um, and they had an eBay store. I didn't know nothing about it, but as I was delivering stuff, I like Jordan, so I'm like, oh, these is clean, but I couldn't keep them because I'm working, so I had to take them into the eBay store, and they would sell the shoe for hundreds of dollars. And I was seeing that they was making millions a year off their eBay store. So I started selling my own collection. I didn't like know about going to the store or whatever, but I quit that job and I sold my whole collection, and I've been selling since then. You know what I mean? I haven't really had a square job since then. I've been able to feed my family. I sold my whole collection again last year, and I bought my home. Me and my family have a home. So
Hey,
reselling
man,
is cool. You know what I
congrats.
mean? You can be able to live your dream by doing it, without being stressed from a job and having a manager over you, a boss over you. You can kind of run your own business. I pay taxes on everything I sell. You know what I mean? I run it like a real business. You know what I mean? I don't play no games. So, because if you know that the boys that get on you if they see you getting too much money and you ain't paying taxes, it's all about them getting their cut. So
Facts.
I would say do it to anybody. I'm not gonna tell nobody not to do it, and I'm not worried
Yeah.
about no competition. I'm gonna
Right.
get mine. It's natural. I'm gonna get mine regardless. So I tell people to do it. Yeah, I meet people all the time that ask me questions. Hey, well, so what you doing? How'd you get all these shoes? I tell them I'll give them a little bit of game. I don't give them all the game because I'm local and I don't need no local people. I don't need too much competition, but I'll let you know. Hey, go ahead, shoot your shot, brother.
Yeah.
Do your thing, man. Like it's
Facts.
cash here, and if you involve, I just don't like me personally. I mean, I'm not a hater or nothing. People gonna get their money. It's business, like Diverse said. But I don't like when people don't have no involvement with the street culture, with no
Right.
fashion, no shoes,
Right.
and they just investors. You know what I mean? I understand this business. I can't say nothing about it. I just kind of frown at it and do my thing. Yeah, it's business. I understand it.
Hey, a little free game to add on what we talking about is that uh instead of being called a reseller, just tell your local manager that you're a personal shopper. Meaning that the homies are at
Facts.
work and I'm coming to get the homies, they kids' shoes. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Right,
It throws them off. You
right.
can't let them. You can't be like, do y'all have a size 8 in these? Or y'all have 8.5 in these? No, you know what I'm saying. You gotta act like you've been there before. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta come
I,
through like, and you gotta have your shit together.
I never tell the store person and let them know I'm reselling.
Yeah.
I try. Sometimes they pick up on things they know, but I never will associate that or give that up. Hey, I'm here to, what they want. It's always go, oh, family member or cousin or so and so. You got to throw them off like that because people don't like it. Some people don't like it, and then they get mad if you getting all the pairs. They don't they ain't got nothing to do with it. They don't even want no pairs. But if you go in there and try to get like a limit of three and have somebody else get three, they gonna be like, "Dang, he trying to buy up all the pairs. Leave them for somebody else."
Man, hating in their nature.
Yep.
But yeah, so overall, the verdict is, why not go ahead and do what you do if you able to do it. John, especially anybody else that was, listening that was thinking about that. I mean, shit, I'm and on the fence. I mean, I'm my half of my body's over the fence right now. You know what I mean, on the resale game. So, you know what I mean. It'll be a minute. I say in a minute I'll be full fledged with it in a minute. Just try to separate and make sure everything that I get is off of apps, sneaker apps, in store, and everything like that. I'm not jeopardizing what I'm doing, buying from somebody and trying to sell to somebody else. You know what I mean? I'm not going to
Oh,
jeopardize my business name with doing that.
FYI, if you want to cook the Foot Action, Foot Locker, Champs, and Kids Foot Locker, you're gonna have to spend your money in them stores. That's the only way you're gonna win on them apps. Finish line is
Facts.
finish line is a straight raffle. They don't care about how much money you spend in here, blah blah blah. They gonna put dang on it or winner. But another little free game, and like PR said, I can't give you all the game. Have a little few burner accounts because when the apps crash and they go and waitlisted, if your burners gonna come off waitlist. And that way you building up another account. Your burner account is now can be just as strong as your primary account.
Facts.
And you know what's crazy though? Like sometimes, say you go win on a few different at the Foot Lockers. Say you win on this one account, and you go and you have to register, but you want to log into your other account to give it some
Yes.
money. The
Talk to him,
employees be
PR.
hating on that sometimes. I'll be like, man, what does it matter to you?
Yeah.
I'm getting all the points. Well, you gotta have it go to the same account. No, come on, man. Just give me the points on this account, and we're gonna go back to
Man,
the stuff we want to check out.
Yeah, bro.
bottom
It
line.
gets, it gets fun, man. It gets
Yeah,
creative. You get creative with it.
yeah,
Sneakers are fun, believe it
yeah.
or not.
It's fun, man. I love doing this, man. It's a passion. It's a passion for me. I don't, man. I love it, bro. I hate that we don't get to line up like we used to and
Yeah.
Yeah,
chop it up.
Man,
Yes.
I
You know what I
know.
That
mean?
that
Chop it up for
man,
hours. We'd be out
this
there all
whole
night.
hey, this
Somebody
whole
running
thing
through the
wouldn't even
store.
exist right now. Would it not be for chopping up in line? I mean,
Yeah,
if you think about that, I'm not
right,
saying that.
facts.
Not saying we created the wheel. You know what I'm saying?
right.
By no means.
No,
Um,
But
you
the
know,
link up just sitting if
right?
somebody near you
E-
chopping it up. You know what I
Exactly. I
mean?
say not like we created the wheel, but look, this whole concept came from chopping it up at a release, standing in
Man,
line, waiting on
I
the
used
store to open.
I used to be in Fashion Valley under the bridge right there at 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? 5 in
yeah,
the morning in the car blowing. doing my thing, you know what I mean, and waiting in line. Throw my little 2 chairs out there. I'll throw 3. I take both of my boys with me or something, you know what I mean, or,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
or my son and one of his friends, and we got 3 spots and we own. You know what I mean? I
Right.
used to do that all the time.
Hey, me and Lil PR when House of Hoops first opened up down there, we was out there for 2 days.
Man,
What?
Man,
cause they
48
had
hours, bro. We was
they
first in
dropped
line.
hella shit though.
Me and my son, we was out there. We was like, we would leave and come back, but we was out there for 2 days, man. It was nice though.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's something I
Thanks.
can, me, and then doing the stuff with my son, it's a added
Right.
on, and
Right.
this
My
has been his
kids,
Exactly.
whole
they
life.
hate.
All he know is shoes. He don't know nothing else.
Yep.
My
Facts.
kids hate it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
lucky, PR. Mine hate it, bro. Mine.
yeah.
What?
See, my son, he's not really into shoes like that. I mean, he likes shoes and he gets like goes after certain ones. Um, but anytime like he's been with me on releases where like going picking up shoes. Like, a matter of fact, 2000, what was it, 2012 when the Bread 11 or Bread 11s dropped. Um, he went with me on the release, and I think we ended up getting like 9 pair. Between me, him, and 2 other people that was with us. So I mean, he's gone with me and helped out, but he ain't in the shoes like that.
Yeah, I got to experience that with my son. My little son, Marzell, was in the Jordans tough, just like me. Like he had actually at a time, he had more recent Jordans than me. Than you know what I mean. My collection was more outdated. He was active. You know what I mean. Active, active. Like he used to have me up in line, so I used to get them anyway while I was right there, since we would be first in line, especially like Chic and shit like that. You know what I mean. With the
Right.
first come first serve, we'll be hitting up those. That's when Fire Red Fives dropped. Was it 2012, if I'm not mistaken? And then I got a pair of those. You know what I mean? If at the Chic
Ooh,
right
wee.
there.
Who's that? Dallas and Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm kind of like turned off the camera so I
yeah,
can get some.
yeah. Back and forth. I'm look. I'm. Yeah,
Oh,
my
that's a
vision going.
sack.
And then
That's a sack,
Rams and then Vikings messed my ticket, or Green Bay messed my ticket off.
Yeah, that
bro.
was crazy.
I'll show you my the wifey be thinking I'm a conspiracist. I be telling her, hey, hey, Diverse is here when we was talking, bro. I'm telling her, like, out of all games, you jumping on those without like like with the quickness. You see Tua with his first game going against St. Louis, Aaron Donald. I mean L.A. Rams with Aaron Donald and all that, and then you lose that one, and then Minnesota playing horrible and they beat Green Bay and Green Bay balling. Like, come on, them was ticket busters.
Ticket buster, busted me down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but that was so funny. She's like, "You out your mind."
I stopped watching football after that. The rest of the day, I didn't want to watch no more.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
They say the Falcons accidentally won Thursday night.
Hey, we're gonna jump into the SB topics. We let PR and Diverse Style start this one off with the Warren Lotus waving the white flag and letting Nike win that lawsuit. What y'all think of that?
What?
I'm mixed emotions about that because I don't like we mentioned that he should have changed the Nike swoosh more to where they wouldn't have been able to come at him the way they did. Um, I think he kind of sold out himself, especially with giving up and then showing that shoe that he brought out. That I don't know what the hell it is. Whatever it is that he
The
released.
Reaper.
Yeah, the Reaper.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Reaper.
man, come on, bro. Like he could have done so much more creative wise with either keeping the Nike silhouette or the Dunk silhouette and changing the check versus that shoe. Because now his shoe, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of some stuff you'll see at like a Payless, in the kids section, and like
With
comes
the
with a
Incredible Hulk on it,
right
or something like that.
comes with a free tomahawk or like a little axe or something like
Hey, it
that.
shouldn't even have no shoestrings on it, huh? It should have
You
like
know
a
what I mean?
big flat,
Velcro, yeah,
big
some
flat
Velcro.
Velcro on it.
exactly. And I mean that's not knocking Payless or people that are less fortunate. I'm not. This is not about a financially income stability conversation. This is about the shoe,
This design.
right? And for him,
And it wasn't timely thought. He wanted to put something out, hurry up, so that people, once the
yeah,
lawsuit came out that he lost it, he wanted to hurry up and give somebody a different option for those that already paid, because he need to keep that money for the lawyer fees, bro.
Yeah, he
yeah,
didn't want them. He didn't want them. Back getting on them, all them
right.
comments and all them emails. Yeah,
And the fact that he put out that statement saying, "Hey, uh, you're not getting your money back, but if you want this shoe in return, take its place, that's fine. If not, contact here." So all he's gonna do is get people to run around and keep looping them around until they just say, you know what, the hell with it, send me the damn shoe. I ain't get my money back, or whatever. So it's interesting to see where this goes from here.
And
So,
actually, he got a great excuse to delay everything. Like, you,
yes,
if you want your refund, you won't get that refund probably 2-3 years from now.
man,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
that's
man.
And
what I'm
then
getting at.
and
That's
then
what I'm
he's going
saying.
and then he's going to get to the point where if you do try to sue him and all that, he just going to say, okay, let's go to court, and then if you win and we win, and then he can just have that gives him more time to pay you after
Right.
that. You know what I
And
mean? He don't even
not
have
only
to pay
that,
you then.
not only that, if you're trying to take it to court, that means they got to come to him because they've paid him, so they got to come to his home turf. So they got to take time off to travel more than likely to try to get $300 back. Where they can just be like, you know what, give me the damn shoe. I'm tired of dealing with it. Out of frustration. So he's in a
Right.
win-win situation.
It
Pretty.
depends on his pre-sale orders, though.
Oh man, that the one that the Heineken one that got all the or the pigeon one that got all the hype now is the one that they're not getting. So I don't know how them people will feel. I'd be kind of pissed too. Uh,
So
I ain't,
so
like I said though, I wouldn't mind having a pair of the Voorhees that he did, the low top Voorhees. I think that was a dope concept. I wish he would have changed the check from that point on every pair. Yeah,
so
exactly. Boom.
what y'all think the resale value would be if he leaked a few of those?
For anybody that can get their hands on a pair of those ones with the Jeff Staple collaboration, they have probably a nice little gold mine.
Which
Especially
one
a
was
few.
that?
The one that got Nike on them.
Oh,
The pigeon with
yeah.
the Jeff Staple.
Did they even
With the,
make any of those? Was there
uh,
any either
that's
real
what that's
official
what that's
copy?
what Superb's saying. What if there are a few that are made and leak out? Somebody gets their hands on. They 2 years from now, them folks got a gold mine.
Because
Yeah.
at this point, he has to say he already sold or gave away a couple friends, family pairs,
Right.
whatever, and whatever they leak, it got to be out of his hand or he's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It can't be linked back to him directly.
At all.
Uh, as far as how they acquired them.
Just
No.
like, just say for instance, just like an Oregon Ducks player that got a personal pair, athlete's pair of shoes, and they sell them, they can't be able to be linked them back to them. They got to say it
Right.
got stolen or some shit like
Stolen.
that,
Yeah. Or he gave them away, and the person that he gave them to sold them. You know.
or somebody broke into the house and all,
Right.
like, you know what I
Because
mean?
you can give away something that the thing is that obviously the college they can't sell them to profit, so they can say they gave them away. Like, oh, I gave my homie PR a pair. Here, boom, they're yours, and then you go and sell them under your, and the money shows up in your account, but yet you give me the money or whatever the case, or we split it, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's a tricky situation.
I wonder what the what's the word I'm trying to think of, the agreement that they came to, but I was thinking of the court term. But what the agreement that they came to settle out? You know what I mean? Like what does he
Yeah.
have to do? Give up? Any type of, you know what I mean? I wonder what
He,
happened
he
because he
probably
showed
didn't, he
through the
probably didn't
account
have to come out
really
of pocket
fast.
none. From what it sounded like from what I'm reading, I wouldn't think he had to come out of pocket with no money. I think it was
Hmm.
like, hey, do not do this again, or else this can be the consequences.
Yeah, because they was coming after his personal life too. They didn't just go after his
Right,
LLC or his
Facts.
corporation.
right.
So he probably was scared. The wife was probably like, couldn't sleep at night.
Ooh, wee.
Family started getting involved. They put a little extra stress on you. You got to start making some real executive decisions around that truck. Man,
I think they just sack and a fumble.
Wow, they sacked this dude twice in a row. He hit the ground first.
Yeah, I say I looked up at the last thing I didn't see.
And where they
And this
playing
is
at?
in
Dallas?
Philly. This is another trap game where you bet on that he ain't dropped it. He
Oh
betting
boy, that ball came out before he hit the ground.
ain't that a bitch.
That ball came out before he hit the ground. Loose.
Trying to do too much, bro. Throw the damn ball away. Oh, yo.
Ooh,
And they scored,
no
No.
turnover. Look like
but it wasn't in the touchdown, no.
Nah, they run into the end zone celebrating and shit.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought he said he got sacked and lost a fumble in the end zone. I was about to say,
No,
oh,
no.
crap.
Shit, damn near they on like the 30 or 40. Like you had all that time, throw the fucking ball away, bro. This another trap game, fellas. Everybody and their mama jumped on this game with the backup quarterback, all that. Look at that.
Hey,
They
Junior, what you think about the materials on the mochas compared to the Travis?
Got Coach and Junior on mute.
Oh, he on mute.
There he is. You out there, Junior?
We can't hear him.
Uh-uh.
Oh, we
Yeah,
still can't hear
can't
him.
hear
There
him.
you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah. He out moving.
Bluetooth. Look like
He
you in
just
the
got the
car. Take
Rona.
off your mask.
man. Hey, while we on football, what y'all think about the Buccaneers getting Antonio Brown?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Because you heard me say numerous times about the Bucks being the team to watch in my particular division this year.
How's that record looking, Diverse? But
I believe they're over 500 as far as wins. Or
If I'm not mistaken, they like 4-2 or
yeah,
5-2 or some shit like
I
that.
think 5-2. If they're not, I think that's
I'm just counting their losses. They don't
who
count
Tampa
very
Bay.
often these days.
Yeah, and see, like I say,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you noticed, I'm a Falcons fan. Obviously being here in Atlanta and Atlanta area, and so I'm a Falcons fan. But I mean, I had to kind of I don't give up cheering for them and watching them and all that, but I had to move on as far as hopes and dreams for this year, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull for Tampa Bay out of my division this year. Then I'm not converting to a Tampa Bay fan. Don't get me wrong. There's no conversion and
You
there's no
already
band.
done that. Diverse. You say that every week
Hey,
at that.
I'm just saying
At,
I'm watching the Tampa. I'm pulling for Tampa this year because I have nobody to pull for it in my division. Every week I pull for the Falcons, and like I said, they accidentally won Thursday. I'm proud of them. You know what I'm saying? I hope they
that's kind
accident.
of like that's kind of like a Chargers fan becoming a Raiders fan and vice
Ooh,
versa. Ooh,
well, I'm not becoming a Tampa Bay fan. I'm gonna give them.
yes you are.
I'm gonna give them the. Hey,
You
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 guys,
you
you
in the
guys do it.
closet. You in the closet, bro.
No, but
you a Tom Brady fan?
He gonna have a Tom Brady
eh,
jersey at the end of the year.
negative, negative. Um, there will be
Hey,
no other. There will only be Braves and Falcons and Hawks jerseys to be worn in this
hey, but you know
household.
one thing though? The Lotus dude, he would probably give a Nike a little scare because his shoe, the quality on there is pretty good.
Yeah,
Man.
The leather on there is better than the Nike leather. The suede is up there with one of the ones
Got
that,
him.
you know.
Oh, Fumble, we got that bitch back. That's what I'm talking about. Damn it. Now, sorry about that, fellas. Sorry about. Hey,
I
excuse
was
me.
just about to tell
Hey,
you. I was just about to tell you that.
boy, let's do it. That's that boy, huh?
Hey,
Let's
they
make
might.
this a game again.
As long as they
Sorry
don't call
about
him
that.
down.
Go ahead, PR.
Yeah, because I was scared that, I would think the craftsmanship would be bad and, it would be cheap materials used. But nah, they up to par. They right.
That's like us being able to find a leather plug and find a seamstress to sew and make the shoe for us. We're able to buy that leather, and we got a person that's making it for us. Jordan, you know what I mean? They put premium leather on certain things, but just if we as a personal, I mean a regular individual, we're able to buy leather in
Yeah,
bulks for cheap. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right,
And but the whole thing is who can make them for us, though. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
right.
He obviously did his homework and did his research on how to get it done. And you're right, PR. He had to scare him somehow because obviously they stepped to him like, "Hey, this got to stop, bro. Like you
Yeah,
can't.
this got to stop. You is
This
not
got
about
to
to get
stop,
away.
bro." Like
You
you
just got
making a
about to get the
name,
wave.
you shaking it up out here.
Man.
He did.
Hey, but Nike is cold. They cold, man. They cold. They smart because they'll get somebody creative in their creative team, hype that creative thought that they have with that person, and then use certain things off of that shoe. Like the off white, you can see a lot of off white and a lot of general release shoes that
I was just saying. Have you been to Foot Locker House Hoops lately? All the Blazers. There's like 6 Blazers just released in House of Hoops. I hadn't seen them nowhere else. And the tongue is the unfinished
right, right,
tongue. You know
yeah,
what
the
I'm saying?
deconstructed tongue,
Right. You see it on the what was that SB
the
that just
Jordan
released?
mids, the
Well,
mids that just came out, the
what was that?
latest.
What was that? That we were just talking about the pirate one or something like that. The blue. Oh man, what was it? It was a dunk just released. High, high top, blue and white. I cannot remember the name of it. Save my
The
life.
Atlas.
Atlas. There it is. Boom. And it had the wasn't the tongue on that one?
I don't think so,
Something I saw. Maybe it ain't that one then, but something I just saw.
but even those mids, the sisterhood mids,
Yeah,
those got it. It's just a lot of shoes.
you're
Even
right.
these like, let me see.
Well, hell, I got a pair of Air Max I bought the last day of 2019. That
Like
have that.
stuff like this. That's an
Yeah.
off white, That's like off white.
Well, look,
You know.
let me see. Right here. Boom. Hold on. Let me see if I can get.
Hey, and speaking of that, Coach V, before you get up out of here, I know you got to get up out of here pretty soon. What type of shoes is you not rocking today? We're gonna get into that before you leave. But what type of shoes are you buying and purchasing right now at this point of your life right now and everything like that? What are you into?
So what I really like to do is I like to invest, well, not invest my time, but I like to support my friend with he signed a New Balance, so I buy a lot of New Balance shoes. I'm a dad. I got a 5-year-old, so I got my dad's shoe collection. It's popping.
Yeah,
It's popping.
you got some quiet Leonards over there.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I
Some of
got a
them
couple.
exclusive lucives.
Some Omni ones. Got the Jolly Rancher pack. Just got blessed with that.
Oh,
So
that one just dropped,
Amen.
right?
yeah. Yep. So I support my New Balance family, and
Right
then
on.
that's really what. And then like the non-negotiables, like I'd say the last pair of J's I got were trying to think what Jordan came out right before Christmas this past year.
The Bread 11,
Yeah, I didn't. I passed on those. I passed on those because I still have my Bread 11s from I think there was 20,
12.
12.
12.
2012.
2012. Yeah.
I graduated college in those SDSU. So, but
Aztecs.
yeah, exactly. But tonight I got on these.
Sport
More,
Blues.
more blues.
Sport
Man, I
Blues.
need those, boy.
Yeah,
Sport Blue Sixes.
yeah.
Yes,
My
sir.
favorite part's
And they still icy too.
I
Yeah.
really like the black inside. The black inside is really how I get down. I really like because you can wear some black socks with them and they flow. You know.
Facts.
Right.
Hey,
Hey, look.
what's that hat?
So I believe in Magnolia Park, shoe store out here in LA, Burbank. One of my players blessed me with it, and he came back with those off-white dunks. I think they are some red ones that got some like parachute cord on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came back with those, threw me the hat. It's Dodger colors, so they just won the ship. So just kind of it's a big time for the city of LA.
Right.
And he
Great.
got that's a clothing line. They got a link or something like that.
Let me see. Magnolia Park. I believe it's a retail store. Magnolia
Oh,
Park shoes in Burbank. Type that in. They're gonna have to pay me now. Giving them,
Yeah. Yeah, drop a link in the comment section if you can, and then I'll copy it and then
yeah,
put it in here. So if somebody look, that's dope though. I like that little logo right there.
yeah. And then you know, a couple of my coaching friends, they be going there and getting their shoes and whatnot when they come through LA. Um, yeah, it says contemporary retail carrying brand name sneakers for basketball and running. But yeah, the magpark.com. They're
All
gonna have
right,
to they
for
really
sure.
gonna have to pay me now.
You said Magnolia Park.
Yeah, themagpark.com is the website. I just threw it in the private chat. So
All
I
right, for
found I
sure.
found it right here on Instagram. I found it.
yeah. So yeah, he came back. He came back with those off-white dunks, but they weren't white, so it kind of threw me off. That that I,
Red, red and gray.
yeah, the red and gray ones.
Yeah, I want a pair of those. I'll take the cord off though.
Yeah. No, I mean, my old lady said she found some cord in the back of the car and said, "Hey, Lamine, I can make you I can make you a pair."
Man,
So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all having me. You know, gotta support my day one. So
Yeah, we appreciate you.
hey,
Yeah,
appreciate you
absolutely,
rocking the
man.
shirt too,
Absolutely.
man. Appreciate you rocking the shirt too.
Absolutely.
it's all love. Well, y'all be smooth, and y'all come when you know when we can have fans back. Make sure you guys you know, check out the schedule. I think we ain't gonna be anywhere near Atlanta this year, but we definitely play down in San Diego once a year. So UC San Diego is now in our conference. So you know, my locals, make sure you guys pull up, come watch some games, and
Yep.
come here in LA, tap in.
Facts.
Most
Appreciate you,
definitely.
my
Most
brother.
definitely. Yes,
Always,
absolutely. Thank you for being on.
always,
Appreciate you, brother.
yeah,
We'll check you out again one time. We'll have you in the show again and when you got some time, man. We greatly appreciate it.
yes, sir. All right,
All right.
God bless.
All right. Hey June, we can't hear you. We ain't been able to hear you for the last 20, 15 minutes.
Man,
Oh, there you go.
my old lady sent me to the store to get some damn tortilla chips.
Man.
Hey,
Hey, slide some of them with the salsa, man.
Man.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh man, happy life, happy wife.
Right,
Amen. Say that
right.
again. I'm learning. I'm learning.
Man, just
Uh-oh.
tell her.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That guy is boy.
But to answer your question, PR, about the Travises and the Mochas, I believe that you know the Travis is the better quality. Uh, but I was just like you, man. With the Ferrari, you got with the whole scenario you got with the Ferrari. Yeah, but that's a dope shoe though.
Yeah.
Very dope.
I want to get another personal pair of the mochas. I could get a lot of wears out of those more than my biohacks or other wild colors. That's more the color I wear, like a black and white, a little bit of brown.
So would you say the biohack was kind of a hype?
There was some hype
Yeah,
behind there.
yeah.
Yep, it was some hype behind there for
And,
sure.
and and you know, I'm gonna tell you why there was a lot of hype behind it. If you rewind the tape back even more on the Travis Scott hype, before the biohacks even started, well, when the pictures first surfaced of the brute Zoom Air Jordan 1, and then you're hearing rumors of the biohack and all that, and then pictures started surfacing. If it's funny because Travis Scott wore the disposable SBs, which is basically what the biohack's based off of, wore them previous to the release of the biohack, which even furthermore hyped up the release on the biohack because it's a Jordan 1 with an SB colorway, which is the two most dominant shoes in the game besides collabs right now is SBs and ones. So you know what I'm saying. It was just like I say, I noticed that trend and I've seen it because I'm in the SB groups where the people are like, oh, the hype, oh, and could Travis please wear this, or can Kylie Jenner please wear this shoe so it'll go up, and then she wore the Iron Mans and boom, the Iron Man shut up. Then you got the Newcastle, man, bro, I had Newcastles and damn near gave them away. Now I feel like an idiot because I traded them for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not because of the hype, just because that's a shoe I'd like to have still in my collection. And I can't obtain it again because of the hype on it. Is so it's like, man, when's this gonna stop? Will it stop?
I don't think it's gonna stop. I think it's only gonna get worse. It's just like I don't know if the mocha's gonna go down. I
Yeah,
don't gonna tank them.
Preach.
You say you
yeah,
think they're gonna go down?
I don't think. I
Oh,
don't
you
think.
don't think? You think they're gonna stay up there, that 350?
Yeah, I think it's gonna go to the. I think if it goes to the the right resellers and stuff like that, and I think it's gonna stay at that range. I hate it for diverse. You know what I mean? Because it has a size 8, and it's funny now. Now the mids and certain other ones, they was dropping hella 8s and hella 8.5s and hella 9s, and the size 11 through 13 was scarce at one point in time in this year. Am I right or am I wrong?
yeah. I mean, and that's to say, if if all the powers align correctly, all the stars align and powers can be, then a size 8 will, somebody bound to hit this week. We never know.
Yeah.
If not, man, it just wasn't meant to be, And I mean, I'm not, like I said, like Swerve said a minute ago, I'm definitely not gonna stress myself over some shoes. I
Yeah.
have plenty of shoes. It's just the pair I want.
Yeah. Right.
Do I
He
need
said
another?
that was some
Do
front.
I
I
need another
won't.
pair? Do I need another pair? Hell no, I got enough shoes right here that behind me, and that's just behind me. So, do I need another pair? No. Do I want this pair? Yes. Am I gonna stress out and ruin my whole month of November over it if I
So
don't?
what's what?
No.
What's the max you would pay for this pair,
I was
Diverse?
just about to ask.
250,
No,
300?
he got
I no.
300.
I'd say three. I would pay three because the fact that at three,
Now you
that's
want
pay,
Let,
that
let me
too. You
let
want
me let
that too,
me
brother.
let me interrupt you, diverse, and come back in. I'm eating and over here
yeah,
screaming and shit because the Eagles just scored, so I muted it,
yeah.
bro. If you want them, bro, pay the 350, bro.
Well,
I
I'm
know it's
saying,
gonna hurt you. I understand that, bro. But that's the going rate. If you got the 350, if you got 300, you got 350 if you
oh, I
want them,
do
bro. You know
absolutely.
what I mean?
Hey,
So
and I
that's
put
all I'm
this out
saying.
there.
Don't. I know you're
I
not
got.
gonna stress yourself, but bro, don't let that $50 stop you from getting the shoe, and
Oh
then it's
no no
gonna be
no no
400.
no. If it's a local and somebody said, hey, I got three, or somebody from the panel here who's trustworthy, this that and the other. Obviously, it's not a question about the trustworthy and authentic and all that from any of you guys. But yeah, I probably would go 350 max. Would I want to? No. Would I rather go like 250 in a trade, even if I trade something that cost me 170, or and I pay a little more or whatever. It wouldn't hurt as bad as straight cash, I guess, at the moment. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I can't argue with that. I would go 350 max, but I wouldn't pay a penny more than that because the fact, like I say, even at 300, I
That's
feel like
that's actually good for you, Diverse.
Yeah.
350 is that's a steep,
Right. That's still. I
right.
think.
you
And,
know.
and 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 the reason I say that is because at 300, even at 300, that covers the shoe you pay for a little extra, and I'm paying for a little bit of height. But at 350 would be my absolute max. I wouldn't want to, but I would.
Hey, free game, diverse free game right here, baby. Uh, I don't know if you have a finish line account, but I do know that if you do have a finish line account, you have points. Man, you could enter for a size 8 up to 16 times. That's what the local reseller did. That's how he got it. Like finish line, I guess you get an extra ticket. And so he just kept doing, I guess, wasting his points or whatever on the extra ticket. And he entered 16 times for that size 8. And
Damn.
that's how he got that size 8.
Well,
So basically, if you bought a pair of shoes, you would go there and excuse me, and then add the points to it.
It's just like the Foot Locker app. You use your points, your head start points. That's how the finish line works. But if you look at it, it's somewhere in the bottom. It says extra ticket, and you could do an extra ticket. And he just sat there and he did it 16 times on a size 8.
That's
I
crazy.
had one extra ticket. I used that one extra ticket.
And I don't know if it was a glitch for him or what,
Yeah.
but
I
he
don't
was.
really be going to finish line like that. I ain't got no points there.
Yeah, yeah.
At
So
all.
I need to start going there though.
and then I failed to tell y'all. I don't know if I said it in the group, but I knew Finish Line was the key holder for this release. Finish Line was the stockholder. Finish line. I live in a small town, and my finish line had 33 pairs. But that's 33 men's pair for I would say within a 90-mile radius.
Man,
That's not a lot.
my local skateboard shop got 80 pair.
Yeah,
80
yeah.
pair of mochas. So what they did here, they reserve half of the pairs. People can come and buy $100 worth of merchandise and reserve their pair and then the other 40 was raffled off.
Right.
That's what's up. Hey, just Rob, man. Thanks for tuning in, brother. See you next week. You have a good week as well.
All right, Josh Rob, appreciate you, brother.
All right, Rob. But
Yes,
yeah,
so they probably selected certain stores to get a lot, and some stores were Scarf City.
Hell, that's very true because some of the Hibbits here got them and some didn't. So I mean,
right.
what determines which one gets? And the crazy part is some of the ones that I know do good numbers as far as sales didn't get them.
Correct.
One of the stores it's out in the middle of nowhere that me and Superb were talking about going to out in Noonan.
How
I don't
about
know
the
nothing out. I don't
How
know
about the
nobody
shoe
out there.
polishes? Did the shoe polishes out you guys' way touch?
I don't even know. We don't even have a.
Shoe Palace just got theirs late.
Oh yeah, shoe polish gonna be late this way too. They like 2 weeks late.
I appreciate it, just Rob.
Yeah.
Hey, you do the same, man. Enjoy your weekend. Rest of your weekend.
Hey,
Hey,
that verse.
this game got me laughing, man, because it's so back and forth.
That verse. I mean, I heard you done went up to 350 now, man. I
Man, I don't want to. I
call.
want
Hey,
three
I
twenty
don't even
five.
mind. I don't even mind putting the extra 50 or 25 or telling them that I owe him because I want you to have a pair.
Facts.
You
Yeah,
know,
hey, but yeah, if he's willing to do it, like I say, I got cash and trades or a combination of both or one.
don't worry about that, bro. I'm taking everything else. I got this. You know what I mean? I got leverage. He's my local, not your local.
Right. I can dig it.
Preach.
You know
Right.
what I mean? And so,
Like I told you when we was chatting, off the
Hey,
air.
hey. Then there it is. There you get your pair diverse. Let's not
Right.
move forward.
Oh
Get
yeah.
your pair right
Yeah.
now.
I say
Tell him to go get them and ship them, and you
right.
go put your address in the thing. Let's not go no further.
Well, I say
I don't want.
yeah.
that's it, suburb. That's it, huh?
Well, I say this family.
Yeah.
So family take care of family. That's what I was saying. Was that we talking about, and it was in the group that it's family. So obviously, yeah, most definitely.
That's cool, man. Glad now we got that out. Superb, you got yours or you ain't big on them?
He don't even
On the
rock no
what?
one.
I don't rock ones.
What?
Yeah.
He a OG. He ain't crossing over.
Yeah.
They look like Air Force Ones,
Hey,
right?
y'all didn't like
Yeah.
the ones till a couple years ago.
Hey, you hear what he said? Diverse.
Yeah,
He said it looked like Air Force One. That's exactly high top Air Force Ones, bro.
yeah.
Damn, I can't believe Superb shitted on the ones like that, man.
Oh, I don't shit on them. I don't shit on them. I just don't rock them. I ain't gonna
Yeah, I
hate on
mean,
them
yeah,
though.
he give. Hey, I will say that he definitely always give them their respect when we do reviews. I mean,
Okay.
for not for like somebody like say with like same thing with me. Like I love sixes. I love the way they look, but I don't rock sixes. You know what I'm saying? It just looks funny on my foot to me. It's just a personal opinion. He's the same way with one. Like I'm always gonna review a six and give it its due respect and all that and all that because it's a dope shoe. Regardless, you can't knock a six. Just like you can't knock a one. When it's done right, you can't knock a one. You know what I'm saying? And so
I didn't think I didn't give a one a 9 before.
yeah, I say. I mean, you definitely always respected the fact, and gave an honest opinion about, hey, I don't rock them, but this particular color, this particular material, blah blah blah, on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
But it don't sound like Superb got not one in the
No,
no,
never,
What?
none.
Not even for trade bait?
I'm trying to. That's what I told Diverse. I should have a mocha here shortly if everything go right, and I'm gonna sit on that bitch for trade bait. But I don't got none. Hey, if I did rock a one though, I'll rock a homage to Holmes though. I think that's my favorite.
I don't have no eights, so I don't like eights at all. I don't have
Me
yeah,
neither.
me
I
neither.
don't rock eights. I don't rock ones, twos, eights, and anything higher than 14.
Oh,
I mean, excuse me. I don't rock nothing higher than 13. I don't rock 14s.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, you's a hard man, but I like that. I mean, I love to have you around me as a local boy. I be like, Super, you know you don't like that. Give me
Exactly.
that.
Because I ain't
Man,
rocking no ones, no twos, no eights, and nothing higher than 13.
that's dope.
Well, fellas, I believe we've hit that 3 hour mark, and I got to get these work clothes together because that
Do
5 o'clock comes quick.
I'll come
Man.
quick.
Amen. Amen. All right, fellas. Let me put this out right here. Who want to start their own feet?
I go ahead and start it
I
off,
say we'll
man.
start with Junior. He came in late. We'll go ahead and let you.
Oh man, what we got here, man? I got that old school Bobby Fresh.
You like that shirt,
Forward.
man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, let me see if I can't get it back and say for the love of the kicks.
I remember the Bobby Fresh shirts,
Hey,
bro.
I got a Bobby Fresh shirt right
Man,
here in the closet, man.
man.
Let me see if I can. I got the phone posits on, man, all black, man. I don't know if you boys can see that,
Yes,
man.
sir.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I scuffed them
That
the
was a
other day.
slept-on shoe.
You see that? You see,
Hey,
Yeah.
hurt my
you
feelings.
keep it.
Them
That's
is
how it be
clean
when you
though.
wear your pairs, man.
You
Yeah,
can
but
wear
I
them
got.
every day.
Yeah, that's it.
PR, you want to go ahead and crush everybody and show them what you had on?
Yeah.
Since we already had a
No, with
preview.
PR. I was about to say PR go last.
I'll be wearing these. I'll be wearing these all week, man.
Let's say
Woo!
he
Yes,
gave us a
sir.
preview earlier. We're going to let him crush him one time. Dope pair for sure.
Yeah.
All right, shit. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and most definitely, as we mentioned, as always, head over to feetsinthestreets.com. Get your official Feets in the Street merchandise. You know what I mean? We got women's and men's apparel over there. Everything from shirts, hats, beanies, jackets, long sleeves, everything. And today, to match this combo that I got today, I went with the history of Flight 13s.
The black laces in them joints.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And as for me, with the Laney colorway, which it doesn't have to necessarily pertain to the Laney's fives, of course. Very versatile colorway. Multiple things you can rock with it. It's available as we mentioned. It's available now at feastinthestreets.com. But today I was rocking my customs I had, my Air Force One customs I had made.
Man, I'm dope.
Shout out to the
Mm-hmm.
homie Pastel P. You follow him at
Mm-hmm.
Pastel P was here on Instagram. Check out some of his work. He just dropped another nice little dunk that he did a custom on
Hey,
too.
do you know if he hand threaded all that?
Absolutely. I was just about to say if you can see the inside, right. Let me get it where you can see all that is hand stitched and hand knotted up and everything. And you can see the stitching, how it
He
goes in
did
and
his
out.
thing on that, man.
Yeah, he did.
And the thing about it is, no two pairs will ever be alike, no matter how material. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
obviously you could mimic this to an extent, but no two pairs will ever be alike, and that's what I love about it. He did
Yeah.
he did a great job.
Thanks.
Hey, we
Thanks.
appreciate everybody tuning in as always. Those that did tune in, that comment in the comment section. Let me go up right here.
Hit that like button. If you're still
Most
out
That's
there.
definitely.
right. That's right.
Shout out to Snatching Souls, Rock Hudson, Just Rob, the homie Mook, Malcolm Lewis, the relative Jerome, John Anderson, the wifey Cynthia, Cindy, Off the Hook. And shout out again to your boy John Anderson again, always staying active and just Rob in the
Yes,
comment
sir.
section
Yes,
and Off
sir.
the Hook. Greatly appreciate y'all. As always, make sure y'all head over to Feats in the Streets on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and most importantly, feetsinthestreets.com and get y'all a purchase over there. And when y'all do, shoot us an inbox with your purchase, with a picture, and we'll give y'all a shout out on the Instagram page. And we,
Absolutely.
everybody, before we get up out of here, make sure y'all get a shout out and link your handles on your Instagram and all that, and how they get in contact with you.
At Ian Tankersley 404 on Instagram. Just Ian Tankersley by itself on Facebook, and obviously, follow us on the YouTube channel, which I'm sure you already are. And head over to feastinthestreets.com, get all your dope merchandise.
It's your boy at PR_23.
It's your boy, Junior Boy _28, man. Just follow me in the story, man. We'll have fun.
There you go.
Oh, it's done. Hey, and be looking forward to this review right here. Be
Yes,
dropping
sir.
it tomorrow night. We should be dropping the review tomorrow night on these fire red foes. You know, blessed to have an early look in hand. Give y'all a little detailed look for those just now watching. Nike Air on the butt cheeks. This is great quality compared to all the other
Like
versions.
you on the butt cheek.
Man, we're
All
gonna we're
right.
gonna get in we're gonna get into a good detail tomorrow, and we're gonna change the background. I mean, not change it up. We're gonna give y'all a more up close dead look on these right here and everything, and try to
Right.
just change up the scenery, like we always try to do. So greatly appreciate everybody for tuning in once again, and we're gonna let y'all head up out of here, and we'll check y'all out next week. Appreciate everybody on the
Hey,
panel
All
man.
as
right.
Everybody
always.
have a
All right,
great
fellas,
week,
y'all stay
fellas.
easy. Have a great week, man.
All
All right
right,
now.
man.